match it. Don't be sad if you don't make it. You hope for wonders. Living life means making blunders. It can make you shatter. You will try to fight the thunder. Trust me no matter what happens, because I will stay by your side in your heart. Whatever happens, remember that you can do anything you want. You can do anything you want. Follow the light if you're not sure. Listen to your gut. The right path will come when the time is right. Take your own method, looking for the one who's trying to be perfect, yeah. You will try to match it, don't be sad if you don't make it. You hope for wonders, living life means making blunders. It can make you shatter, you will try to fight the thunder. Trust me no matter what happens, because I will stay by your side in your heart. Whatever happens, remember that you can do anything you want. You can do anything you want. Looking for the one who's trying to be perfect, yeah. You will try to match it, don't be sad if you don't make it. You hope for wonders, living life means making blunders. It can make you shatter, you will try to fight the thunder. Trust me no matter what happens, because I will stay by your side in your heart. Whatever happens, remember that you can do anything you want. You can do anything you want. Follow the light if you're not sure. Listen to your gut. The right path will come when the time is right. Take your own method, looking for the one who's trying to be perfect, yeah. You will try to match it, don't be sad if you don't make it. You hope for wonders, living life means making blunders. It can make you shatter, you will try to fight the thunder. Trust me no matter what happens, because I will stay by your side in your heart. Whatever happens, remember that you can do anything you want. You can do anything you want. Sometimes you feel weak. The fear you carry inside wakes you up. The overplaying pattern of memory hides your true face. Take your own method, looking for the one who's trying to be perfect, yeah. You will try to match it, don't be sad if you don't make it. You hope for wonders, living life means making blunders. It can make you shatter, you will try to fight the thunder. Trust me no matter what happens, because I will stay by your side in your heart. Whatever happens, remember that you can do anything you want.
Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, welcome back to ASUS ROG Showdown series, powered by Intel in association with our shopping partner Amazon.in. And yes, we are back once again. And today, we are about to witness some grand finale action. Yes, it is the final day of DOTA2 action, and we are about to witness a BO5 series, a BO5 grand finale. Joining me once again on desk is our favorite Rune Jerry. And Rune Jerry, it's a BO5 today. That too in the game
Yep.
of Dota. Well, it's going to be a lot fun. And how excited are you for today's games?
Yeah, seeing these teams perform yesterday, it actually got to me thinking like how it is going to play out today because we had
Yeah,
Whoops kind of having not a great game in the first time around, and then the next two games were taken in like a storm. But Trent to Busan did not even give a chance to Rogue Squad, and they just decimated the entire team within like 25
yes,
minutes. That's both the games, and that
yes,
series went
agree.
to 2-0. So seeing Whoops fight off against the squad, I don't know how that team fight or how that draft is going to be, but I'm definitely excited.
Well, Rogue is a great team, right? We have seen Rogue squad play in the past as well, and they are great. But the way Trento Busan, annihilated them completely, and both the games ended up around a 25-minute mark. That is a huge achievement in itself. So yeah, Trento
True.
Busan, they are looking in a very good form right now. Though Whoops, yes, as you already said, that game number one of semi-finale one, that was not so good. The mob, they have uh, you know uh, got a victory, and that was a 2-1 score line at the end of the BO3 series as well. So whoops, they are a great team as well. But then again, let's see if they'll be able to do all that against a team like Trent to Busan or not, because both the teams are looking like fabulous, and I really am expecting a cutthroat competition. And players both are ready. And as for the draft, well, we have already seen like 6 bands, and again some
Hmm.
of the prominent bands coming in. Nature's Prophet gone. Okay, you do not want Dreezy to get. Obviously, Dreezy is not here, but again, I still remember. I think, yeah. Sorry. I still remember Jerry. I think Dreezy
The
even
Rogue
got
Squad.
that Nature's Prophet yesterday, or maybe not.
Hmm.
But yeah,
No, he did
let's
not
see
get it.
that.
It was like instantly just it got banned
Well,
without
that
any
hero is
kind
super
of
powerful right now.
chance.
Okay, so it's good to ban
True.
him out in the current meta, and that is what Run to Busan is doing right now. But then again,
10 seconds remaining.
that Pango
Yeah,
ban from
so
the side of Whoops. Yeah, because yesterday we
yeah,
have seen some
could
great
it
Pango
could have
from the
been
side of Run to Busan.
targeted.
Dire team
Brandon,
ban.
Yeah,
yeah,
so
we have seen.
Titibusan, yeah, Brandon. Yeah, Brandon picking that Pangolier yesterday against the mid laner from the side of Rogue Squad, it definitely would have been observed by the side of Whoops as well. So that is not
10 seconds
a
remaining.
ban that we were not expecting. So the
5 seconds
what do you call
remaining.
it? The meta bans being the Nature's Prophet, the I would say the Treant as well after the change from the previous patch.
Radiant team
The
pick.
first skill also makes him invisible if he does have the shard on him, so that's why it did get buffed. Again, we have the Brewmaster ban for the side of friend to Busan because again, it did get buffed. The tower damage is insane on the pandas as well after the split, and you can
10
basically
seconds
just
remaining.
alt, go ham on it, and then just retreat going into one of the other pandas as well.
5 seconds
So
remaining.
again, a pretty good tower hitter being taken out. That is an offlane once more down. And I feel like Trent Busan usually goes for these offlane specific bans, taking out the Tide, the LC, the Brew. And same can be said for Whoops as well, which we saw yesterday in the semifinals with it being the Beastmaster. We saw how Trent Busan used it yesterday, and it was insane. And they go with the Night Stalker and the Doom as well.
Let's see,
Dire
but what's
team
going to be the
pick.
picks as well, because they've already started with a Phantom Assassin and a Dazzle. Well, we have seen a Dazzle coming up from their side yesterday as well, and that was a fabulous game indeed. That indeed was a 25-minute game, and yeah, it did turn out pretty good for them. So yeah, it might go
10 seconds
according to
remaining.
their way once again. They do have that PA, which can surely deal a lot
5
of damage,
seconds
especially in the
remaining.
late game. But then again, as for the counter Whoops, they are coming up with that Invoker as their very first pick. The second pick, well, they do have plenty of options as of now, because
Dire
uh,
team pick.
Yeah, there are some meta bans, but
Yeah,
yeah,
I was expecting that one though. Yeah, I was expecting that the yesterday when I think it was Mob who picked Dazzle, or was it Rogue Squad who picked Dazzle? I was like, yeah, they can go for an Axe, but just looking at the first two picks though from side of
10
Trent to Busan,
seconds
an Axe
remaining.
pick is pretty okay as long as he does not get
5
kited
seconds
too much in the
remaining.
lane. I think he's fine, and he might need one more range support to hold off the dazzle from him, because again the poison touch can get him low pretty easily, pretty fast, and comboing up with a phantom assassin dazzle can put a lot of pain onto his offlaner. So Axe will need to be babysat for maybe like the first 4 to 5 minutes in the lane, at least till he gets his level 4 or the ring of health into a vanguard. But after that, I think he can pretty much solo the lane. The third pick though, that is going to be the Dark Willow, and quite possibly the buddy for Axe in that off lane for the side of Whoops. Though we see a double core pick already revealed from the side of Whoops, the Invoker being the mid lane. Again, it was not that great yesterday, but still was put to pretty good use as well. I think we only saw it in the last game, the Invoker pick, and I think they are pretty confident with it as well. But yep, we see the Invoker pick from the side, and we need to see the next support from the side of... No, that is going to be the mid laner, probably. Kunkka. A very good lane hero against Invoker as well.
Trying to Busan, they are coming up with some great heroes, but then again, Whoops, well, relying on that Invoker,
10 seconds
it's like a dual-edged sword, right? Because Invoker, we have seen some great plays from the side of Invoker as well, but at the same time, as of now, especially in yesterday's game, we haven't seen anything out of the box from the side of any Invoker. Okay, a Rubik comes in from the side of Trento Busan. Well, the draft is looking fabulous for Trento Busan as of now.
Yeah, yesterday I think it was Whoops who had a very good Rubik game. If I'm not wrong, I think in game number 2, semi-final 1, I think that was the one of the very greatest Rubik plays I've seen though, and I think they won the game as well. But for now, stealable spells, I think it's mostly going to be the Dark Willow's Brambles that would be the main lockdown source for Train to Busan for now. And the Chrono though, it's not that great of a steal because they have mostly all these melee cores, so no one who can actually hit from outside the Chrono itself to do enough damage. But now they can go for that offlaner pick, or maybe they can send Kunkka to the offlane and pick another mid. I feel like Kunkka versus Invoker, that would be a very, like, at least an 80% win rate matchup for the side of Trent to Busan. So they can just go for another tank pick for the offlane. Maybe a center. I think that could be a good initiator for the side because there's already an Axe on the side of Whoops. So they could go for a center pick. Even I think Underlord is also fine, but that'll make it a triple melee core lineup for the side of Trent to Busan, which is not that great to be running against the Axe.
Well, let's see. It is like a game of chess, but still.
Yeah,
Okay,
though the side of Whoops
final
will have to reveal their they have to reveal their
ban.
pick first though. So
Yeah, but that final ban, well, they've already banned an OT out.
center.
10 seconds remaining.
Primal Beast.
Maybe yes,
Five
because
seconds
it's
remaining.
not banned yet. Oh, it isn't.
Not yet. But we didn't see them playing Primal Beast yesterday. It was not banned. It was still in the pool though. But a pretty different lineup from Trent to Busan than we saw yesterday. I feel like Whoops is still sticking with their comfort heroes. We saw them playing the Void as well. And I think HPK is going to take up the Dark Willow as we saw yesterday as well. Maybe it's a support Invoker. And they could pick another mid laner. Or they could go for that pos 5 pick in the end. But what can make a difference? Again, both the teams don't have a lot of great lockdown. Kunkka, though, the X mark the spot, has the catch potential, but they need something for the AoE crowd control other than the Axe. What can they
5
pick?
seconds remaining.
Yeah. Is it going to be a pos 5 or a separate mid? Yeah, Invoke versus Kunkka is really not a great
Radiant
matchup.
team pick.
Yeah, the apparition pick
Okay.
again. Not bad against the Kunkka, not bad against the... Yep, there's a centaur pick. I did call it, and that's what they go for. Currently not a bad lineup, not a bad kind of draft from the side of Trent to Busan, though whoops. It depends on how good of a lane the Invoker can get against the Kunkka. Because I think most of these crowd controls or most of these initiating power will depend on him till No Chance is able to snatch up that Blink Dagger.
Well, obviously, yes, indeed. A lot of game, depends on Kunkka right now and on Invoker from the side of Whoops as well. Though that apparition pick from the side of HBK, well, it holds a lot of value, and we have seen Whoops relying on that hero previously as well, on that Faceless Void as well, and they are quite good with it. But then again, the Shantor pick from the side of Trento Busan can totally make a difference in the whole game. So yeah, let's wait, let's jump into the game and let's see who is it going to be, who's gonna secure this very first game and who's gonna secure that 1-0 lead in this BO5 grand finale.
The HPP. HPP on Invoker, it does look good though, but I think I like the default set a bit more. It does look good. It was given in the 10-year anniversary, and the persona being run by the Phantom Assassin on the side of Radiant as well. But yeah, I feel like again the early game it could make or break the entire game, to be honest, because according to, like, if you're looking at the pure stats, Kunkka usually, like, at least 60 to 70% of the time does win the lane against an Invoker, because even now it's even worse because the course does not give heals like it used to. You will have to keep spamming tornadoes or EMPs to get the heal back up. So it is going to be that much more difficult for the Invoker to stay in lane because it's not even a bottle hero. So Kunkka, he might have a good lane in mid. PA versus Centaur, again, it's not that great. I mean, a PA versus this guy, the Axe, is not that great, but because he has the support from a Dazzle, it could, maybe force out the Axe from the lane as well. It could be... it could go either way. Like, both the side lanes, they have a good support lineup to back them up as well. So both the Centaur and the Axe could have good lanes as well, depending on how aggressive or how well the support does position around them. So I think the entire game depends on how the mid goes and who will be the one to go for the early rotations. Like, we saw the QOP not being used to its utmost potential yesterday, and if Kunkka or the Invoker actually does not need to rotate, he can just Sunstrike. But yeah, if either one of them don't rotate to their side lanes and does not give enough reinforcement pretty early on, within like maybe 7 minutes into the game, yeah, it does not look to be good.
It might not look good if any of these things happens in the game, and if they take a lot of time, to be very honest, yeah, they have to make it quick a bit, especially in this early part of the game, so that they can get that early game control. Because ultimately, well, big things take time for sure, but they start off with a small effort, and especially from the side of if you talk about Trento Busan, so especially this team, they like to finish games off quite early, because we have seen like 2 25-minute games from their side yesterday itself.
It's like they have a train to Busan to actually catch.
Yes, indeed, it's really like that, and like both those games were against a team like ROG squad. So yeah, they can kind of give some fierce competition to the Whoops, but can they win this? Can they get this lead? This lead of 1-0 scoreline is the real question here. Well, let the game begin. Let's see. Let's wait and watch. Once the game continues, we'll get to know who's gonna get this early control.
I think they ran this Dazzle yesterday as well on Zier, and he was amazing. Like, very, very on point. Shallow Graves, again, I think he saved like Razor 4 times in a single fight, with that skill. So again, he will be one of those players to keep an eye on as well. And as I said, Dazzle against an Axe in the lane can get him down very, very, very fast. So it is up to No Chance to keep his wits and maybe hold the lane as well. Maybe, kind of snatch up a bit of XP staying in the tree lines. It also depends on how Willow can maybe keep the Dazzle away from the Axe. Both these range heroes, both these range supports will have a lot of work cut out for them as well. So again, more so than the mid lane, I think the supports will have a lot of tough times ahead of them. They have a lot of work to do to keep their cores alive and maybe bring the lane control and the lane victory for their side as well.
Well, yes, indeed, there are so many possibilities because this is the game of Dota 2, and well, possibilities are endless, possibilities are limitless, especially when two teams of this caliber face each other, when the Whoops face Trento Busan. So yeah, let's see. But right now, I don't know. It is a technical pause, but let's see what the real problem is. I hope it resumes.
It continues.
soon enough.
Why?
No, it's the
I
game.
hope it continues.
Yeah, I hope because I really
The
want
game.
to
Okay.
see the game, right? But yeah,
Okay. Sure.
yeah, you always like, okay, do this to me, okay, let it be.
No, I don't. No. But
Yes, sure.
again, just looking at the item inventory, we can see that I think Center has gone for no healing items bought for now. He might just be rushing into the Vanguard, hoping to stay in the lane long enough to get enough gold to buy it. And he has the armor buff on him with the double ring of protection as well. The others, though, going for a pretty standard buys. Even the PA has not gone for any kind of heal item. He does have the Dazzle with them, so I don't think it might be that much of a problem. Did opt to go for the Orb of Venom, maybe building into the Orb of Corrosion as well. Just maybe Stifling Dagger against the Axe could maybe a lucky shot get a kill as well. Ren, again, does have the Tango queued up. It is fine. Invoker not bought any items for themselves yet. They might be looking to go for first blood. Again, we have seen a lot of engagement happening in the bottom side of the road as well. So one actually taking a fight up at top. So I think bottom bounty rune might be up for the contestation as well.
And finally, the game is unpausing, and with this, it's going to be the very first game of this grand finale, this BO5 grand finale. Trento Busan taking on the Whoops. Let's see who's gonna get this very first game. But right now, the question is who's gonna get this very first fight as well, because both the teams are moving towards each other through the smokes. Yes, indeed, a 10-man smoke right now. And okay, they are moving in the right direction too. So yes, they might catch someone. Trento Busan, look at all the 5 players are moving around, and they might even catch someone. Yes, they will catch that apparition and they will instantly finish him off as well. HBK goes down. First blood gets drawn from the side of Brandon. And yes, Trento Busan.
You can't
very good
improve until
start
you
with
make
the game.
mistakes. That was unreal. Mistakes.
Yeah, why can't I see the iron branch on the side though? But yeah, that was a pretty good engagement. Again, did go right into their triangle to secure that first blood for themselves as well. So I think a good start for Trento Busan. Did kind of might manage to get 2-3 runes for themselves. No, it's just going to be 2. The top river and the bottom one. PA being pressured, does get caught by the Bramble as well. He does get... Oh, that's a level 1 Sunstrike and being put to good use as well. Though, him skilling that Exhort at level 1 might make it difficult though in the lane. Yeah, he did manage to get that kill, but the laning phase though, it might not be as pleasant as he would have hoped. Though PA would have run away if that Sunstrike was not used there. He really could have just blinked away or maybe daggered away to safety. But looking at the laning phase, once again, we see the Iron Branch on the side. Why do I see that? But yeah, Brandon versus the Invoker in the mid lane. There is going to be Dark Willow staying a bit low. Does Bramble to safety. As I said, the Dazzle is very painful, but the DOT is not enough to get Dosage dead.
It's already a one-on-one trade, but X is constantly trying right now, and meanwhile Invoker and Brandon both are having that 1v1 on the mid lane too. But yeah, we might get to see some early initiations because both the teams like to play it aggressive. Trento Busan, we have already seen their aggression yesterday, and then Whoops, we have seen them play as well in that semi-finale number 1. But right now, okay, Rain is maintaining a safe distance. But yeah, HBK. Yeah, no aggression as of now. Both the teams, both the sides are just holding on to their own ground. Well, we are just 1 minute and 30 seconds into the game, so we'll get to see a lot of fight soon enough. But Dark Willow goes down. Okay. And no chance. Okay, no chance might go down as well. He's getting caught. Yes, he. Oh no, he barely survives. Okay, did he?
No, he does not.
Oh, that cut just right.
Yeah, as I said, Dazzle is not a fun hero to play against. He might get a return kill as well. Does not have the blur skill. Maybe the Sunstrike once again takes down the PA for the second time in a row with the Sunstrike. It is a 2-for-2 trade in the bottom lane, but again, as I said, it's not fun to lane against a Dazzle. As an axe, as a melee core, it's not going to be fun at all. SBK again just tries to save himself, throws the blood grenade, trying to dish out a little bit of damage to the enemy heroes as well, but it definitely is not enough to save his own life. Rendo will be blocking out this, unblocking the Heartpool camp, and I feel like it is kind of even still. No laning phase has gone to either side, like pretty favoringly. And even the mid lane, not much of action happening there either.
And okay, again Dark Willow tries to catch him out. Oh, X goes down, but yeah. Instant raid coming up from the side of Dark Willow as well, and Dosage is kind of annoying Trento Busan at this moment, though it's a 6-4 scoreline, and somehow Trento Busan, they are again trying to get a grasp of the game. Well, we have seen this kind of game from their side yesterday, and they do like to aggress in the early game. They do want that early game control, because once they get that, then it's going to be almost impossible to get a hold on them to stop them from dominating the game. But again, yet another kill in the form of Aberration coming up, a 7-4 scoreline. Meanwhile, Willow is still securing those good last hits. Well, I'd like to see who is actually leading the last hit chart as of now, though we are just 4 minutes in the game. But Trento Busan, they seem to be doing great.
Yeah, bottom lane again. I think Trento Busan has taken kills maybe all around the map, everywhere other than the mid lane. Invoker is still holding his ground. He is still able to hold that lane, against the Kunkka, which is not bad considering the situation he is in, but is able to get those skill points in the Vex as well. Oh, Dark Willow. I don't think she has a point in the Shadow Realm. Yeah, I don't think she does. Does go for the heal up and will be back up to full. Maybe going for the fight again. Dazzle once more in position, but it is going to be Brandon who needs to get back. He did go a bit far in. Does get Alacrity, does get hit, but a few hits miss. That puts him against using the Sunstrike, trying to claim that kill though. Good skill build from the Invoker against this Kunkka. Oh, he might be dying here. Yep.
Ooh, he did. Well, Invoker holding his ground and getting a kill as well in the form of Kunkka. Well, I was not expecting something like this to happen, but this time, okay, Dosage is trying, but no chance. Might go down. Yes, he indeed will. Dosage, he did try his level best to save his teammate, but no. There was simply no way out of the situation. Yeah, but Invoker is still holding on to his lane, and well, denying that Invoker is necessary at this point for Trento Busan. They are getting some good kills on the lanes, but then again, that Invoker is something you need to dominate if you want this game for yourself. But this time, Dark Willow, oh, Phantom Assassin jumps in, gets yet another frag, and with this, it's a 9-5 scoreline. Trento Busan, well, things are going their way actually. It is kind of reminding me of that game number 2 against Rogue Squad. It was pretty slow, but these small kills, these small efforts from the side of Trento
Oh,
Busan.
HPK is dead.
Oh, HPK.
Oh, he can't find the vision to get that X mark the spot off. Does force up the rotations from Dark Willow from the bottom lane as well. Will lose a whole lot of mana, is still having that boot, but that pop from the haste rune will get him to safety. So every lane other than mid, I think, was won by Train to Busan. And mid lane did go even. It's not that bad for Kunkka yet. But this will probably be the Axe dying unless he can get this counter healing skills off. Dazzle though is a bit far out. He is going to get caught out by the rotating mid laner and the boot of Dark Willow as well. And I think Axe does make it out, but barely.
The other player was going all out to secure that kill because he did knew at a point that he is going down. But yeah, was just trying to secure a single kill before go down, all in vain. But yeah, it's a 9-6 score line. Trento Busan, they are holding a very good ground right now. They are holding, having an upper hand in this game as well. But then again, this is Whoops and a single fight can change everything. They are somehow maintaining that, cutthroat competition as well, getting some very good trades, getting some very good kills as well, just like the prior one. That team coordination coming up from the side of Whoops might prove dangerous. But as of now, Trento Busan, 4 of the players are moving all together. There's only a single player, maybe a duo. Okay. It is Phantom Assassin holding on to a different lane, waiting for someone, but this time Invoker might get caught. Yes, indeed he will. And now, well, there's no way he can survive this one. Although he's trying his level best, but there are 3 heroes waiting to take you down. And finally, Brandon gets the frag. Brandon is already doing great. But on the other end, Invoker, he was on a 3x kill streak. Wow.
Yeah, with the early double sunstrike onto the PA and then 1 pick onto Kunkka in the mid as well. The streak was taken by Brandon again. That does bring back his wealth. Again, Axe just trying to get onto this backlines. Will get the call, will get Dazzle, but again, there's 4 from the side of Trento Busan. A very good rotation and a good kill once again for PA as well. This carry is really getting fat. Though, I feel like getting that Battle Fury might be, done faster by the PA than maybe a Maelstrom from the side of Void, or is he going for the Midas? Top lane though, Centaur dancing away is definitely going to get caught by 3. He pops the ult, hopes to run away, but the Tornado will catch him just barely on the side and definitely ensure the kill as well. Getting Whoops, another pick of the map. Willow gets spotted by Dazzle again, thus being popped. Easy kill for the Kunkka as well. Oh, it's going to be taken by Dazzle. Okay.
Well, again, he first of all, Santo got caught off out of nowhere because he was pushing a bit further, and then Dark Willow gets caught off out of nowhere because Trento Busan, they were already ready, and I think they maybe expected her to go around that place so that they could, easily take him down. But yeah, right now it's a 12-7 score line, and slowly and steadily, well, that net worth lead is now visible. Trento Busan, they are finally getting a good grasp on the game, and now all they need are some more kills, some more good sneaky kills without losing any of the players in the form of trade. But once again, okay, a 1v3 and Centaur once again gets caught off. Okay, Brandon did came in, but yeah, he was just a bit late. Gets caught off in Tornado as well. Rubik is there, and this time Kunkka comes in, and this might end up favoring Trento Busan because Trento Busan, they are looking super powerful, and the amount of damage they are dealing is insane as well. A Chrono coming up from the side of Void. Oh, look at that. Rubik might go down, but no. And he will regen. And right now, Rubik is on a very low HP, but can he survive? Yes, indeed he can. Usage comes in. Brandon is there. So Dazzle is getting Oh, a lot of damage and Brandon needs to back off. It's a 1v3. Oh, Brandon in a very problematic situation, but Dazzle for the support and a very good support coming up. Though he's on a very low HP, but Brandon needs to back off right now. And indeed he will. Meanwhile, Centaur is back and HBK. Look at his HP. HBK! Can he survive? Okay, tower jump. And no, you cannot survive when a Centaur is chasing you on a very low HP. And with this, it's going to be a 15-10 scoreline. Whoops! They were doing great. They started that fight off on a very good note with a Centaur kill. But Trento Busan, the amount of coordination coming up, especially from the side of Dazzle, the way he was covering his teammate, the way he's like providing that additional damage was pretty much insane. And with this, Trento Busan slowly and steadily is gaining the lead.
Yeah, as I said, Dazzle, like keeping the Rubik alive for that this a few more moments, was able to get enough damage onto the Void, getting the carry down as well. Though Invoker does not look to be that strong now, will get hit by that Kunkka and taken down. That's going to be another kill, definitely in bed for the Kunkka as well. And oh, never mind, that's going to be taken by Dazzle. Dakula though is a bit late with the rotation, does get caught up in her brambles, which is stolen by the Rubik as well. But maybe a return kill, but nope, not happening. A pretty good triple kill and another kill down in the bottom lane. A solo kill onto the Axe taken by the PA as well will definitely ensure that they are on a 5k net worth advantage. With 19 and 10 being the kill score, PA is very strong at this point. He does have his items already, if I'm not mistaken. That's like a whole lot of crit done as well. But yeah, he has the Battle Fury already completed, does have that Orb of Corrosion as well. Brandon though did opt to pick up that Blade Mail. Who is that going to be against? Maybe the Void? Or he can just run through the Chaos Meteor from Invoker, giving him that bit of extra damage as well. So what else can Rubik steal is what I'm thinking. He could go for the Tornado again. That was the pretty good steal that he took the last time around in the top engagement. What else? Maybe the Time Walk when he can disengage himself. Even the Terrorize is going to be a good option for steal. But the best one would be the Apparition ult, but again pretty much impossible to steal though, because usually the ult from all the way out in the base. So it's just going to be back to a farm game for now, and they do smoke up in mid. I think that was spotted, but Kunkka a bit outside the range, almost got caught, but they will be going on to the top lane, and Rubik is going to be easing the brunt of this smoke.
Oh. Well, with this, Rubik goes down as well. And now, it's a 19-11 scoreline to Trento Busan. Well, see, they are kind of, making an impact on the game by securing that net worth advantage. Though I am curious to know, like, who is leading the network chart right now. But once again, Dark Willow trying to lock them down. Okay, Dark Willow is dealing some insane amount of damage as well, but goes down. But this time, whoops. Very good synergy coming up from all the players, and they will secure some good kills as well. Like Zaire goes down as well. But yeah.
Yep, Axe is dead.
This PA is really fat at the moment.
Yeah, even the level difference though, he is at 12 and Axe was at like 9, and this triple stack is also definitely going to help. I think that's a 4 stack though. It's not even triple stack. Goodness, that's a huge chunk of gold going the way of PA as well. He could go for the BKB next, maybe just against this pesky Deafening Blast. I think he could make it work, but he could always go for more damage though. Maybe a Deso. I think he can just like burst Axe. When he just shows his face, he can just keep bursting the Axe down. Maybe a Desolator might be a better build. Yep, he is going for a Desolator. Though there is a return smoke gang from Trento Busan trying to spot out people in the jungle, though Void is at a very safe distance. He's farming all the way back behind his T2s as well. But I think Dazzle is the one who is going to find him. Oh, the smoke breaks. but I think Void found that there is something going on.
Indeed, he did. He did manage to find it out, and yeah, he will back off safely as of now. Dark Willow is also there, so yeah, there's no kill from the side of Trento Busan. Though they tried really well, but then again, you need to find someone to convert a good kill, right? And there was no way Whoops were falling for that. But indeed, like the way Trento Busan is securing those solo kills, those tag teams, that is really good. But okay, a fight is about to take on maybe, but no fights at all.
Oh yeah, the Centaur is dead.
Oh, meanwhile, Trento
Centaur is
Busan.
dead.
Stay healthy.
Centaur is...
stay moving.
no, he did not go to the lane. Okay, so easy Roshan for the side of Trento Busan.
An uncontested Roshan actually, because the Whoops are not even contesting in it. I think they already know the result if you know if they even tries to contest in it. But with this Trento Busan, now they do have that Aegis as well, and with that Aegis, that PA is gonna be unstoppable. He's already unstoppable. But I'd like to know like who is leading the last hits chart right now, because Trento Busan, no doubt they are leading right now in almost every aspect, in the aspect of kills as well. Okay, but that was a super fast kill, a lightning fast kill, and with this, Apparition is not getting the space he requires. Though we have seen some good games on the side of Invoker in the early part of the game, Daddy. But I think even he is lost right now.
Yeah, and surprisingly, Rubik did manage to steal that ult from the apparition as well. This could be a fight that they actually want to take, because again, having that ult, having the Aegis on PA as well. Oh, there we go. That is a scouting ult used by the Rubik. It will hit onto the Void as well, who does use the time book. He does have the chrono if he wants to disengage, but does not get a chance to use it. He is going to be taken down in a blink, and that is even the Desolator from PA. It was not even there, but a double damage in the mid lane is going to, maybe one shot the Invoker if he does get caught.
Oh yes.
Okay. Oh no, he does get caught.
In between four of the heroes, right? And here comes the fifth one.
One shot.
The fifth one gets the frag as well. Yes, indeed, one shot, because at this point he is super farmed. Well, he is on level 15 right now, and look at that, Apparition is on level 9. Meanwhile, Void is on 11. But yeah, okay. Oh, okay, Void is moving ahead. Okay, attack team might come in, but there's the whole team of Trento Busan to support him out. But still, he does have that Aegis. The Aegis will get activated. Chrono did came in, and PA goes down once again. Whoops, with a great initiation, and whoops, that secured that PA kill twice in a row. And wow, Invoker goes down, and well, whoops.
Yeah, the Blade Mail killed himself, but they might get a return kill onto the Dark Willow. Void, though, I don't think he is in a good position to maybe initiate onto the side of Trento Busan. So even Axe does have to go back into base to get refilled back to full HP as well. So the Blade Mail does come into play. The damage of PA works against him in this case, and a good call from the Axe will secure the kill onto the dominating Phantom Assassin in this game. But he is already back. The score is already 25 and 15. Still, the net worth advantage being held by the side of Trento Busan. Also, Invoker, though, is still there in that top lane. Does Ghost work trying to scout things out, but might be caught as well. Oh, there we go. That is the apparition caught once again. Will this ult on top for good measure? Yep, dead and dead.
And there goes Dark Willow as well. Well, Trento Busan, this game is kind of reminding me of the semi-finale number 2 we have seen yesterday against Rogue Squad. Because Trento Busan, they were like playing with this kind of manner there as well. But though, whoops, okay, yet another counter kill coming up from their side. But still, it still is a good lead. A 27 versus 16 kill lead, a net worth lead of 8,000 at a 20-minute mark. This is huge because they are even, increasing it a bit by bit. With time, they will end up in a very good lead, and after that, it's going to be real hard for the Whoops to, kind of come back from that situation. But we might see a good team fight soon enough, though Rubik might fall down. But no, Rubik, he's maintaining his safe distance, not going any further, and will back off immediately as well.
But you
But
know
yeah,
what the problem here is? It is that Train to Busan is, they might actually miss their train today. Maybe not able to close out the game at 25 minutes. So I think that's definitely something that Train to Busan will be worried about. Missing the train on our grand finals. So yeah, they should have expected it though. We see Axe a bit out by the bottom lane, might probably be seen by the Rubik as well. The center also being in the close proximity. Oh no, he does get jumped on in the bottom lane. We see Dazzle also coming into play. He will be TPing in, but it is a bit too late, and the center does fall down to the Axe. Only two of the supports are left alive. Kunkka, though a bit late to the party, will make his way onto the bottom lane. The Darkulo, everyone. Apparition once again getting caught out in the open, a bit out of position as well. Again, the kill secured by the Kunkka, trying to keep up the Dazzle. He is definitely going to stay alive till that Culling Blade does come into play. Again, Tornado catches out the Kunkka as well. It is PA caught on the high ground. A deafening blast being used for good measure as well. Ice Wall will slow him down, but the Dark Ruler will get one shot by the PA once again. The Blink being used onto the Invoker will take him down. That's the backline being taken out as well. Another PA kill. That is going to be a triple kill, and probably the answer kill going the way of PA in this engagement. The only one he missed was the Apparition.
Well, now he is the only man who's surviving in this whole map, on this whole map, in this whole lobby, because 4 of the players from the side of Trento Busan died in that fight, and then 5 of the players from the side of Whoops died as well. And meanwhile, PA, he will easily take that tower down as well. Now he's clearing the waves. He does know that Whoops, they're going to take a lot of time to come back from such a massive blow. But Phantom Assassin, he does have 13 total kills. Man, this is huge because the whole team of the Whoops is on 20 right now. And then PA, he himself is holding on to 13 total kills. As for the net worth, PA is leading undoubtedly. We have Kunkka with 12,000 net worth, and we do have that X. But Whoops, well, they do need some good initiations. They do need some good team vibes. Otherwise, this PA, well, he'll just keep on getting fatter and fatter, and he'll just keep on denying you again and again.
Yeah, I feel like the fight all depends on the Axe at this point, because if he's able to get a good call off onto the PA, he is definitely going to die to the blade mill damage. So I think they should prioritize on trying to find the PA. But with this Aghanim Scepter, I think it makes it even more difficult though at this point. It is so hard to locate this hero now that I feel like Axe has a lot of work to do. He needs to get his positions right. He needs to, be very close to his own supports, because it is a one shot for the PA, who is so far ahead on levels as well. I think it's the level 21 on PA, while the others are sitting at like 12, and yep, that's at level 21 on PA, while the others are sitting at like 15 and 16. And on the enemy team, it's like 12 and 11. So it's so far off that he can definitely one shot you. The double damage though picked up by Void. So the win case scenario for Whoops is 1. They get the best Sept call of their life onto the PA, and the Blade Mail doing enough damage return onto Phantom Assassin. Or they get a good Chrono and maybe the Meteor Deafening combo onto the Chrono itself, onto the PA. So those are the only 2 win case scenarios that I can find that could bring Whoops back into this game.
Well, let's see if they'll be able to seize even and
no.
Oh,
he sees it.
Yep,
dead him.
Well, PA,
instantly.
his damage is pretty much insane. He's one-shotting everyone right now. There goes the second one. A wicked sick double kill. But yeah, Dark Willow does back off, but still, what is this? What is this damage PA is dealing right now?
Yeah, it's like 2 shot on the Axe, 1 shot on the Apparition, and Axe was not able to get that blade mail off. He did get hexed, but the Lotus did very little to save him at this point. And again, Dazzle is very, very strong in this patch. He does spot the void up on top. Does see the TP from Apparition as well, just desperately trying to find the Dazzle inside these trees. And I think he will make it out, though just barely. Will TP away. Yep, I think that will ensure the survival for now. Axter is still yet to respawn. The rest of his team is waiting by the enemy triangle. Though the tier 1 at top is definitely going to fall, they did get the Tormentor for themselves. And it's Rubik who gets it for now as well. It's just a tier 2 remaining for in the mid lane for the side of Dire, while T1 are standing for both top lane and the mid lane for the Radiant.
Well, yes, indeed. Let's see.
Ooh.
Radiant.
Oh no, Invoker is dead.
Oh, he is getting chased, but the whole team comes in to support him. Okay, Kronos comes in and 2 kills as well. Kunga comes in as of the support, but can DOTA2 go for a 3 versus 5? Both TA can do wonders, but still they need to be very careful. Brendan is there and he is trying to chase it out. Dark Willow goes down. It still is a 3v4, and meanwhile HBK is getting caught at as well, and TA is kind of trying to deny him as soon as possible. But Invoker jumps in, Invoker silences him, and oh, look at the damage! Look at the damage! What? Doc Mute is on fire. He is on
Rampage, rampage, rampage,
rampage.
rampage,
Rampage.
rampage. Ah,
Yeah.
no rampage.
Ran.
Yeah.
They
They had to use a culling blade. Yeah, they needed to use a culling blade with that staff on Rubik to take down the axe. He was a bit too tanky to actually, burst him through the blade mail. And I guess a very good chrono steal from Rubik as well kept the enemies off their backs for enough time, enough to maybe secure that PA getting into position. Oh, the brambles though, the stolen brambles might not catch him, but definitely enough to get him dead. The shallow grave just used for good measure. The sunstrike just barely misses off the mark as well, and the aegis being secured by PA is, I feel, definitely enough to close out this game for now. Yeah, I think this game is done. There's just one push, and I think it's finished.
It's a 40-22 scoreline at a 28-minute marker, right? And a 20k net worth difference, a 20k net worth lead with, in addition to that, DOTA2, that PA, though he's on level 20, he can deal a lot of damage, but in addition, he's holding on to that Aegis as well. Well, this game is pretty much done, and as we were talking that how this game is kind of reminding us of that previous semi-finale BO3, and especially the game number 2 of the BO3 series, because DOTA2 just like that
bottom lane
started off a bit slowly, but okay, PA is now just moving around the map and he's just hunting people down.
Yeah, I think all he needs is a BKB now to maybe hold his ground. Though Axe, a bit of the mark on that catch out on him, does get the hex onto Apparition, and that is going to be your AoE crowd controller dead. Invoker on the backline tries a tornado to save his second support, but will use the T2s at mid in the process as well.
Indeed, and there's a huge net worth difference now. Meanwhile, look at the difference between PA and Invoker. This is humongous. Kunga and Invoker as well. And now they're already going for the right. Yes, they will easily secure those that mid tower for sure, because there are plenty of creeps as well. And yeah, PA it is. So PA might go for those barracks. Oh, he survived Kunga.
Not today.
Yeah, Kunga comes in the picture just in time. And now Dark Willow gets tornadoed, gets taken down. Another good kill coming up, favoring DOTA2. And I think, yeah, this game is pretty much done, because look at that. What is Shentua doing right now? Wow.
Yeah, he's trying to keep the enemy at bay, though. They just want to take these towers and maybe retreat. Void does have his chrono, but I don't think he has the damage to back it up. There's no way he's killing this Phantom Assassin just standing there and hitting these buildings. They need the axe for that call. They need the axe to get that blade maze. They need the PA to kill herself, actually himself at this point. And 8 seconds left, and I think this is a final stand they can make before this Aegis is gone from PA. I think there's 2 more minutes left on this timer as well. Axe does get spotted. He will be spotted, but the stun a bit of the mark as well will keep him alive. He is going to be hex. The blade mail on cooldown. A triple stun. Oh my god, a triple crit onto the Invoker. Definitely gets him dead. PA though is going to get low. He will get meteored as well. On the backline, the very good chrono does land, but again, Axe will have to go for the buyback. Is going to be terrorized, and it will only be the Aegis that's going down this time. They need to kill this monster once more to stay in this game. He will get brambled. There is no BKB on him for now. EMP does pull him back in. Darkulo does go down. The multiple sibling dagger will take one down as well. And again, Axe just barely gets the kill with the Helix. And that is finally a team wipe for Train to Busan. But is it a bit too late?
Well, yes, indeed, it is a bit late. Not too late, I don't know, but yes, it's a bit late because this time Train to Busan, they are in a very good form, and the way they are getting those counter kills was phenomenal. Especially as PA, well, he came in, he came back, and after that, he even got 2 kills before going down once again when he was inside your own fortress. So this is kind of a point of concern right now, but that net worth lead is humongous, and the players of Train to Busan are making their way back as well. Let's see.
Yeah, I think it's only Void who did not buy back in that fight because he's the only one who is left alive. It's almost like a 9-for-6 trade in that fight. They had to take down a PA twice, so that's 6, and then they bought back with 4 heroes, so that's 9 versus 6. Very unfair fight, but yeah, somehow they did manage to win it back from Train to Busan, and they still live to fight another day, maybe. But look at the Divine Rapier being picked up by the PA. Oh my god, it definitely is going to be done. If he gets a BKB as well, I think there's no one who can take him down. The Axe, though, is the only person who can lock down this man. The Void, even now, has the Silver Reds, though, just to get rid of that blur or that evasion as well. So I feel like those two, again, the win conditions I mentioned before is still up there. The Void getting a good chrono with the Silver Red, breaking the evasion from the PA, and they could get the kill. Or they could get the best call of their lives on Axe and make PA take herself down. But that's the first Divine Rapier bot, and if it goes into the hands of Void, yeah, the game could be turned around.
Well, let's see, let's wait and watch. The game could be turned around, but then again, it is a very big statement to say anything right now because Train to Busan, they still do have a great lead, and we are now entering the 40-minute mark game. Oh, really?
No, he just baited it out. He's like, no, you're not surviving. I won't hit the tormentor if you're Yuled. I'm just going to hit it when you fall down on the ground, and I'm killing you as well. But that's Rubik going down. Just a bit of trolling done by PA. It does manage to get that shard for himself as well, which gives him another weapon in his arsenal. That is, again, a whole lot of damage that can be dealt on the blink in.
Indeed. But now Rubik, he is out of the game for a while. And yeah, he needs to come back as soon as possible because the fight will approach soon enough. Right now, both the teams are clearing those waves.
Why is PA so slow? Is he using a Giant's Ring? Why is PA so slow?
Well, the smoke might take that PA down. Can it?
No.
Yeah.
No, spotted.
Whoops.
Oh, yeah. PA is moving so slow, though. But just maybe one hit, and at the window down, the Stifling Dagger. Oh, he can chrono. He does get the chrono. There's a meteor as well. The Sunstrike. Oh, again for the backup call. There is a BKB from PA. He will get Yuled back up, and he is going to survive this fight. Maybe the Stifling Dagger onto the high ground as well. But Invoke is the only one surviving, and they know there's no way to come back from this game from that kind of a fight. Again, PA bringing the game all by himself. And why test me? That is the question. A very, very good showdown from Train to Busan. And whoops. 35 minutes it took. Though they did miss the train by 10 minutes, it's still Trent Busan who takes a victory. And like, wow. There's nothing I have to say about this, though.
Well, yes, indeed. There's nothing we can say about this because our audience, you guys have seen the whole game. That was a 35-minute long game. Well, yesterday's BO3 that ended up with a 2-0 favoring Trent to Busan. Both the games were 25-minute long. The Whoops did give them a fight, but then again, the Train to Busan, especially in this game, they were unstoppable every single time, especially that PA. I think
Yeah, they were not
the,
able
the
to
early
get.
game was
Yeah, no,
good as well.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, he had a good start though. Again, as I said,
Yeah.
Dazzle versus the Axe in that lane is not a very good matchup, and they were able to maybe take advantage of it as well. And Willow was not able to provide enough backup or maybe enough support for the Axe to survive.
Yeah.
We saw like PA was level 9 while Axe was still level 5 and trying to farm the NC triangle, and he was still chased out by the Dazzle over there also, and that almost essentially ensured that the PA will get a great lane and had a very huge, level advantage as well. It was like a level 12 PA was a level 8 axe at some point in the game as well. But yeah, he just took it all by himself, and the Divine Reaper in the end just one shot everyone.
Well, yes, indeed. He was like one-shotting everybody. But with this, the very first game of this BO5 series is done. And now we have our leaders. We do have the team that is leading this BO5 series with a 1-0 scoreline. That is Team Trent to Busan. But can they keep up with this? Because this is Wolves we are talking about. And Wolves, they surely do know how to make a comeback. But with this, we will take a short little break. And after the break, we will see the second game of this BO5. Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, welcome back to ASUS ROG Showdown series powered by Intel in association with our shopping partner Amazon.in. And remember, I've told you guys before as well, there are so many offers going around on the Amazon.in on the ASUS ROG laptop. So do not forget to visit the Amazon.in, and do not forget to check out all the amazing offers. You might get a very good gaming laptop at such a decent price. But with this we have already seen the very first game of our VO5 series, and now it's a 1-0 lead favoring Train to Busan. And again, Rune Jerry, that game, well, it was giving kind of a smooth vibe, because Train to Busan, they were not struggling, not even for a second. They were kind of dominating that whole game. But what do you think is going to happen in this second game of the VO5?
Yeah, usually the thing is we see mistakes being made by either one of the teams. This time, both of them did not make mistakes, but it was just Train to Busan playing that much better in the lanes. And again, as I said before, PA getting that amazing lane, and PA probably will be banned in this phase as well. In the first initial stages, I think they'll just ban it out. It's a very crazy hero in this patch. It's a very crazy hero in this meta, especially with the Aghanim Scepter. Very difficult to find, and a nightmare for the supports as well. Like Apparition and Dark Willow, not able to do anything. Like instantly dies. There is no reply. There is no kind of aggression that they can put against it either. So I think that's the one reason that Train to Busan did win that. But going into a drop this time around again, look at Whoops just banning away the PA. Nope, screw that hero. You don't want it anymore.
Well, after that kind of domination, after facing that kind of domination from the side of PA, that was something we were already expecting. But okay, you can ban that PA out, but Train to Busan, they will surely pick that Dazzle in. Again, they started the draft off with that Dazzle. As for the bans, Tide Hunter again goes down. Okay, again, yet another Nature's Prophet ban. And then that Pango ban. Well, I really kind of want to see that Pangolier game once again from the side of Brandon, right? Because that Pangolier in that game number 1 of semi-finale 2 yesterday was so awesome. Like those those swashbuckles, the amount of damage he was dealing with them, and that omnipresence, because he was present in each and every fight, like all over the map. No matter where the fight is going on, Pango will come in. He will dominate that fight. But once again, a Trained Protector as the very first pick from the side of Whoops. Okay, let's see what is going on in their minds.
It could be again maybe one of the dosage hero picks. I guess even SPK could play it as well, but I feel like SPK goes more for like maybe a rotating support. Trien though does flourish by staying in the lane itself, and being a support does not get enough farm, but maybe like build towards a Meteor Hammer, trying to maybe push away the waves and maybe chip away at some of the towers as well, healing his own. So it could be, I feel like a dosage pick on the Treant, and because it was not banned, you see it being picked in this first phase itself. We will have to look at our next ban from the side of Train to Busan before going on to the pick, before going on to the ban for Whoops as well. Going with the Morphling ban and the Earth Spirit as well. Again, Earth Spirit, I don't know if any of these guys actually played. It could be a targeted one, but I don't think Earth Spirit got that much of a buff in this patch either. So getting it banned might be a targeted one, or they could be going for a lineup that wants them to stick together, and Earth Spirit really works against that with the Magnetize as well. So with the Razor ban for that single target hero, I guess they could... What can they pair up with a Treant? A Skywrath Mage. Okay, I think that was one of your favorite heroes, wasn't it, Clashing?
Well, not the favorite one, but indeed something like we are seeing like a lot of Skywrath game in the recent times, right? But yeah, it gets banned most of the times. This time, whoops, they've got a chance. They've secured it already. But well, I like the speed Trend to Busan is picking the heroes with. Well, they got the chance, and that Dawnbreaker and instant Rubik pick came in from their side. Well, again, we have seen that Rubik domination from their side already. We have seen that Dazzle domination. And as for the Dawnbreaker, I think we have seen a Dawnbreaker yesterday from their side as well.
We
Yes,
saw,
yeah,
yeah, we
I
saw
think yeah
one
we
in
did.
game number 2.
Yeah, in the semi-finale game number 2, and that was again, that was a 25-minute 7-second game. So we do know what a Dawnbreaker can do, especially in the hands of Trento Busan. So the draft is not looking challenging for them, to be very honest. It's like they're getting what they desire. They're getting some very good heroes by far, and they're just 2 more heroes away from completing that draft as well. But whoops,
Yeah, the
they need to
main
put
no,
their mind into
you know
it.
what
Yeah.
I feel. You know what I feel. They are using this time taken by Whoops to decide what they'll play, and they kind of get it all set. And because they're not taking any time in between their picks, it does deny Whoops that small amount of thinking time. I think they just keep it
Yeah.
all the way till the end. Like they just want to
Yes.
keep the pressure up onto Whoops. They just want them to make like maybe small kind of mistakes in the drafting phase as well. Because Trent Busan almost like has an idea of what they want to pick or like what kind of draft they're going for.
Oh,
But
a Monkey King.
yeah, Monkey King, yeah, that could be a good lane if it is paired with the Skyrath Mage in the safe lane against Dawnbreaker. Monkey, on the other hand, could also go mid, but depends on what kind of hero comes on the other side, though. Spirit Breaker. Okay, that is your rotating support. Or no, that's going to be off laner with Treant holding down the fort while he's gone. So a 4 Treant, a 3
Oh, wow.
Spirit Breaker, a 5 Skyrath, and the Void pick once again. But this time on the side of Trent Busan.
Once again, an instant pick coming up from the side of Trent to Busan. Yeah, we have seen that Faceless Void joining the side of Whoops in the previous game, and it didn't really work out. Okay, we have seen some good chronos for sure, but then again, that PA, he was super farmed and like he was not even looking which hero he's targeting. He was. Especially in the later part of the game, he was just going all berserk, getting those ultra kills, those double kills like they are nothing. But OD gets banned out. Again, a very good ban coming up from the side of Woods. They do not want that OD against them, especially when Trento Busan is already heading towards a great draft. But yeah, let's see what is going to be
I
their last
think I think
ban.
Trent
Yeah.
Busan actually can pick the SF. It's if it's not banned because it does look to be like a great pick if they can get it. Though Ember is banned, TA is banned. They could go for they go for the Primal Beast. Oh, finally, this
Oh,
hero makes
finally.
its way onto the main stage. And so, who is going to go mid? It is going to be Primal Beast, most probably.
Yeah, and
Against what
again,
hero though?
that Amber Spirit ban again is reminding me of that semi-finale game number 2.
Oh my
You
god.
remember, right? Talk mute on that Amber Spirit, man. He was going like the whole map was on fire. But yeah, a Primal Beast pick,
Hmm.
and that is like one of the most anticipated pick, maybe because like we were even talking about that Primal Beast yesterday as well, again and
Yesterday.
again and again. But yeah, it was getting banned most of the times. But finally, Trent to
Okay,
Busan.
fuck.
Oh, a puck pick. Well, I think this is the very first puck pick as well as the very first Primal Beast pick we are about to see in this
Look at the
ASUS
hero
ROG
set.
showdown. Oh,
Look at the Primal Beast set, though. It looks like a crocodile. And wow.
yeah, a crocodile on fire.
Yeah. Again, it's going to be Brandon playing this hero, though, so I'm pretty, interested to see how it will go. It is tanky enough to hold its own against the puck, but yeah, puck mainly though is a lot of magic damage. All that armor is really not going to help the Primal Beast, but enough to maybe disengage from a fight that is not needed. It is going to be a pretty even draft from both the squads, to be honest. So I think it could be anyone's game. Again, it just depends on how the laning phase goes, how the supports do get the rotations, and how they are able to reinforce their teammates. We know how well the Dazzle did do his work yesterday and today as well, and that one hero is like been played so amazing by the side of Trent Busan that I really have a lot of hopes because there's no axe to counter you this time. No one can kill you through the shallow grave. So again, Dazzle will be the playmaker for the side of Train to Busan once again, if I'm not wrong.
Let's see how they're gonna play it out, because this time there are a lot of changes in the draft, and again I'm quite excited. Well, we do know Dawnbreaker, and we do know that Trento Busan, they're gonna utilize that Dawnbreaker in a very precise manner, but at the same time I'm quite excited for that Puck as well as that Primal Beast game. Then again, Skyrith Mage did join the Whoops side, and we have seen Whoops playing on that hero a lot of times in the past, and they are quite good with it. But that Dazzle pick, Trento Busan, they are relying on that Dazzle a lot, and it is giving them a lot of value every single time they're picking it too. But okay, the game is about to begin already, and once again both the teams did try to go for that smoke, but it didn't work out this time like the previous one. Previously we've seen a very early kill from the side of Trento Busan, but yeah, let's see who's gonna secure those runes.
Again, they are kind of positioning themselves in the bottom lane rune, but I think it will be 1 and 2 and 1. Yep, it is going to be a 2-1 split. I think okay, never mind. We got a 3-1 in terms of runes, with Trento Busan taking the lead in that case for now, though. Okay, so the lane split is going to be mid Primal Beast versus the Puck. There was no doubt about that. The Dazzle and the Void against the very early aggression though. I think that's a Skyrath going to go down. That is going to be the first blood as well. No chance is still, I think, getting the poison touch, or was it just off the mark? Yeah, they did focus their entire efforts onto the Skyrath Mage, and was able to take the first support down, giving Talk Mute lead again pretty early on. And they just keep going in. He does have the time walk if he wants to disengage. And again, the RNG bash comes in. Maybe just pushing him away from the lane for a bit.
Well, yes, indeed. Meanwhile, Talk Mute. Well, you need to be very careful from that player, because that single player can make the game for the team. But okay, Dawnbreaker jumps in, and I think this is going to be the very first kill. Oh, yes, it's gonna be the kill, because Dawnbreaker is not gonna give up. Look at the chase. It's a long chase. Oh no, but finally. Well, I really thought he's gonna convert that kill, but then again, that trained protector came in to protect his teammate, and he really did protected his teammate. Train is there. Dawnbreaker, they are now playing on the front foot, because they do know that they do have that upper hand right now. Oh, look at that. Those last hits, those denials coming up from the side of Trento Busan. Well, that 1-0 lead they have, that is kind of giving them the moral upper ground as well, which is gonna help them a lot. And right now, as for the last hits, well, Void as well as Primal Beast, they have started off on a very good note.
Yeah, the bottom lane just barely off the mark, though. The Blood Grenade did slow down Dawnbreaker enough. He did not have enough mana to continue the chase onto the Monkey King either. So looking at the last hit, is going to be the Void right up there on top, followed by the Primal Beast and the Puck as well. The safe lane for Monkey King, again, not going as planned for the side of Whoops. As I said, it was a pretty even lane though, but the Dawnbreaker Rubik combo being a bit more aggressive, them having that kind of ranged attack as well, is doing a lot of chip damage onto the Monkey King, also making it a bit difficult for him to stay in lane. Though Rubik is going to pay with his life later on. For now, Monkey King is not looking to have a fun lane. He does only have like 8 last hits for himself. Dawnbreaker though with more denies, but pretty similar last hits as well. Misses out on the range creep with the Boundless Strike, and will miss out on the XP as well.
Indeed,
Oh,
but
the
still
courier
has been killed.
and the courier has already been killed. Well, Monkey King, he is constantly trying, but it's not working out, right? Because Trento Busan, they are completely kind of controlling that lane. That Dawnbreaker Rubik combination. Meanwhile, Dosage, okay. This time they might get a kill, but no, that Primal Beast. The timing was so on point. The Whoops, they've never ever expected this, and with this, Skywraith Mage goes down as well. It's a 0-2 scoreline right now. Trento Busan once again started off at a very good note. Meanwhile, HBK's Courier gets killed once again. Well, Trento Busan, this is the kind of game you require, the synergy that you require. Both the players, they did came in, they kind of baited the Whoops because they did knew that Primal Beast will come in and they'll be able to secure a good kill as well. Meanwhile, Puck is struggling a bit on the mid lane too. Brandon is just, well, he does not care. He's just going all berserk, securing all those last hits, and right now he is topping the last hit chart as well. Oh, once again, Dawnbreaker.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, there's no way that the Puck can kill the Primal Beast though, and one would deny from the range creep. Does make sure that Monkey King won't be able to get one up over the Dawnbreaker in terms of levels as well. But a very good early rotation comes from Brandon, does ensure that the top lane is going to survive for a bit longer, though Dazzle might pay with his life. Yep, he does. But again, a very good early rotation coming from Primal Beast on the top lane did net them that one kill at the top as well. But yeah, after that, again, going back to the lane, he was able to secure the last hit. Puck and Primal Beast again solidly sitting up there on top. Monkey King, though, slowly catching up to the Void as well. The off lane is also just there. So again, the laning stage is going pretty even for both these teams. But I feel like the bottom lane, though, is kind of going in Trento Busan's favor because they are right under the tower and they are... Oh, the Puck rotation. Oh, it is definitely going to be the Dawnbreaker dead. Yep, that is the off-laner there. That is, again, a good rotation coming in from the side of Whoops as well. Both the mid laners making their presence known for their safe lanes, trying to give them the lane advantage as well. But there is going to be a Scarlet kill on the top, kind of trading it out in favor of Trento Busan.
Yes, indeed. A very good trade coming up from the side of Trento Busan. They've got the intel that Puck is already on the bottom lane. So yeah, they did manage to get that Skywraith kill. Meanwhile, no chance will back off just in time. And let's see. Oh, look at that Primal Beast. Well, Puck surely is struggling a bit, but still the way he's managing to secure some good last hit as well, that is quite commendable. Though Primal Beast is topping the chart, Faceless Void is doing great as well. And then again, I'm telling you guys, I'm telling the Whoops again and again, they cannot hear me though, but you have to be very careful of this guy named Doc Mute, because this is the guy, he is the guy who can like literally change the game. He go all berserk once he gains the advantage, once he gets that level. But Brandon gets a double kill. Well, Primal Beast was waiting for a long time now, and now he goes all out. Gets 2 kills. Man, meanwhile, Dawnbreaker, look at his HP.
Yeah, again, as I said, Primal Beast gets banned for this one reason. The same can be said for Puck as well. Both dead. Dead. Oh!
That's close.
Okay, dead.
Yeah. He did try it. He did try it in the very last moment, right? But yeah, he's gone. But still, that charge him from the side of Spirit Breaker was so on point. But Primal Beast, with the help of that Dawnbreaker as well as that Rubik, comes in. Oh, a very good rotation from the side of No Chance. Just in time, comes back. And with this, it's going to be yet another good kill, favoring the Whoops. Trento Busan, well, some very good initiations from their side as well, but the Whoops are ready this time. They're not letting it slide, they're not giving them space they require, and this time Ran will go down as well. Oh, Primal Beast did came in, but he is just a bit late. But this time, he gets a frag as well, and he does have a teammate to support him from behind. Oh, Dawnbreaker comes in.
Yeah, that is... Oh my God.
Meanwhile, Puck. Puck will back off.
Yeah, they really don't even care of the puck. They are trying to just go onto the Skyrath maze though, but they are doing it once again, just making space for the Faceless Void. We saw how he played the PA, and it's not going to be any different from how he plays. Oh, the stun just barely dodged, and he is just going to be caught. There is no more mobility spells left for the puck. He will ulti, but that is not enough to keep him alive. The Primal Beast, though, will have to cancel his ultimate pretty early on. Though level 6 on the Monkey King does have the Jingu stacks, maybe just building it up 1, 2, 3, and he will die to the tower as well. No Boundless Strike, cannot deny himself. Tries to juke through the trees, and he is able to do so as well. But the Boundless Strike does come into play and is able to take the kill onto the Rubik as well. That is going to be 3 down, but still space being bought for that Faceless Void up on top. He is at level 9. He does have, I think, the complete stick and is slowly building towards his next item as well. But
Well-
yeah, I think this might have been the plan.
Well, they are letting him farm, and this Faceless Void, well, he's gonna do wonders once he is done. And meanwhile, Primal Beast again comes in. But Trento Busan, they are again and again initiating so that they can do what they really want to do. And ultimately, that Faceless Void, he's farming a lot. He is completely controlling that top lane all alone. Meanwhile, yet another good kill coming in. Dawnbreaker and Primal Beast comes in as a tag team, gets a good kill. It's a 9-10 scoreline, and it is a cutthroat competition between both these teams, because those trades, those fights, they are so on point from both these sides. But right now, Rubik is there. Buck is also rotating from there, but then again, no chance. There, Dosage comes in. Skywraith Mage might get a good kill here. Yes, indeed. And finally, the Void goes down. Well, he had no idea that Skywraith Mage will come in, but yeah, he indeed did. And with it's a 10-10 equalizer once again, and whoops. Well, those instant trades I was talking about, they are getting those in such a respectful manner.
Yeah, and for now, the Primal Beast is not even showing up at mid. At this point, he's just camping the side lanes, and this is why both the Primal Beast and the Puck usually do get banned out in the Captain's Draft, because both of them enable these pretty early game rotations. Both of them have the evasion and the tankiness enough to cope up with the two heroes that are already there, and also does provide enough, skills on their own to lock them down and maybe get the kill. This trample, though, having a lot of damage. You saw how it took down the Monkey King before and the Treant as well. But now I feel like it's time for the PB to go back to the lane, maybe get a few more levels for himself, because I think both the offlane, the Dawnbreaker and the Primal Beast are at level 7. He needs to actually make up for this level deficit. Maybe going back to the mid lane might be the call. And yep, he does exactly do that as well, trying to get that free lane of creeps and the free XP for him. Though the tower is being pushed out and the bottom lane, the train is there. Oh, another silence, and that's going to be the Void dead once more. The Skywrath Mage making his presence known. He is going to get the silence and the ultimate off as well, getting the Void down for a second time. He does not get that free lane he was hoping for. Oh, but maybe. Oh, there we go, just a bit off the mark. Goes for the trample and the blade mail a bit early though. Will get charged, will be seen by Spirit Breaker. Monkey King is also making his way there. Into two of them, the Bound Strike catching both and a jump in. The Overgrowth as well, catches two, but there is going to be Dazzle again. Does still have the Shallow Grave. Unless it's on cooldown. I think it was on cooldown as well. He is not able to use it. There is a latch onto 4 heroes, and that is going to be 3 dead from the side. The Rubik just barely manages to make that mark and manages to kill the Monkey King before he goes down, and that is going to be only the Dawnbreaker left alive, who did not have the Solar Guardian to provide support to his team at that fight. I think if there was Solar Guardian as well, the fight could have gone the other way.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
So right now, I think we can see the fights up at Sob. Trient just slowly positioning himself over there. Does cancel the skill right on time. Sees Ren. He will steal the heal away from the Trient. Not able to cut the trees for now. And that could have almost ensured that the Monkey King does go down. He is in a position though to get the double boundless strikes off. He does jump down. Oh, gets the Jinku stacks. Gets it to 4. He's doing a lot of damage. Though there is vision on the Rubik, he will get shallow grave. There is a refresh on this Jinku stacks as well. This time though, the Solar Guardian comes in. I think the Monkey King is done for and he is going to die without a question. Oh, can they stop this TP? No. They have no skill and the Void is a bit far away for that RNGs to kick in.
Well, yes, indeed. Another good fight. This time. Fuck. Okay, he's trying to catch the puck off, but no, there's no way you can get a hold on that puck. But then again, the timing of the Solar Guardian was so on perfect, and that's why Friend to Busan, they've secured some very good kills once again. But the Whoops, they are giving it back, and the way they're getting those kills, and they are trying to get the control back as well. So it's not gonna be that easy because we have already seen how good of the team Trento Busan is. But at the same time, Rune Jerry, you know, the way the Whoops are playing, well, it looks like this is going to be a long game. This is going to be a quite long game. But okay, no chance is already chasing, and he will secure a kill. Yes, indeed. Well, just in time because Primal Beast did came in to support his teammate, but he was just a bit late. Meanwhile, Dawnbreaker comes in. Primal Beast trying to get a hold on no chance, and yes, indeed, he will secure that frag.
That was unreal.
I think they'll be happy with a trade though. A pause 5 for one more, but it is going to be the Void caught out once again in the top lane. Wait, what? They see HPK's Trient over there and they just run back once again through the portal. But yeah, this time they know. Whoops know that they need to put this Void under control. They need to keep this man in check. They need to kill him a few times and not give him a free lane. Because they have very good experience. They have first-hand experience of what will happen if he gets farmed. We saw what he did as a PA, and we know what kind of destruction he can do as a Void as well. So getting, I think, 4 kills on him, or the Dazzle might be killed as well. Oh, well, Solar Guardian for the save, maybe it is enough. There is Shallow Grave, I think, still on cooldown. Though the puck does get caught out in the backlines, and he will definitely be killed by this trample as well. It is enough to ensure that, again, the Dazzle's death is worth it. Though the fight still does not end, they will get the Trient as well as a third pick for this engagement. With the net worth lead going to the side of Trento Busan, they can go and advance onto the mid lane tower as well.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Continuing on with the fight, we see again Void this time around not that safe in his own side. There is, I guess, 2 silences that can... Oh, as I just say that, it happens once again. The stun from the Spirit Breaker, the stun from the Monkey King, and then the RNGs is kicking in and getting that extra bit of stun from the Bara as well. Takes down the Void for, I think, the 4th time now. Yeah, not a great game for him. He just keeps getting hunted down. Not able to get even the first item, if I'm not wrong. I think he currently has maybe a Maelstrom. Not going for a Midas this time around might be the best course of action. Though the Atos being picked up by Skyrock Mage gives him another kill. Oh my god, a very good stun latches onto both of them, and that is going to be a collateral being picked up, and the puck dies as well. Again, these trades, 1 support for 2 heroes from the side of Whoops. That is always so worth it, and somehow Dazzle making his life so worth it that Whoops can do nothing about it. Though Overgrowth almost expanded will decide against it. Primal Beast will get caught in the middle. Though Solar Guardian is there to provide support as well. Rubik with the silence and the charge as well. What a steal coming from Rubik. What a play coming from Ren. And what a man he is. Amazing work done by him. Will cast Dorset as well on the side. Will ensure that there's another death on the side of Whoops as well. That instant TP in being punished. by the side of Void, and it is going to be another lead taken by Trent and Busan. Almost 7k difference between them and Whoops for now. 23 and 21 being the kill score as well.
And this is the single blow Trent to Busan was waiting for a long time now, right? Because it was being a cutthroat competition, that trade game for a long time. But a Dawnbreaker is still not stopping now going on. Man, that no chance, but no. Now he'll just back off. Well, he does know that, over-aggressing might cost him his life. Primal Beast is there to support him though, but he is lacking a bit behind. Oh, once again, Dawnbreaker. He is already being the flag bearer of his team right now. But yeah, it's a 6k net worth lead, which can do wonders right now, because this is just the beginning. And Trento Busan, if they can just keep up with this kind of domination, if they can get some more kills, because Void is now back in the game, and once the faceless Void gains the control, then it's gonna be real hard for the Whoops to get back in the game, because most of the part when the trade game was going around, we have seen Faceless Void, he was completely out of every single fight. And right now, if you talk about the net worth chart, then Dawnbreaker and Primal Beast both are on top, and Puck, he is falling behind. He's falling a lot behind.
Yeah, there's a charge on the mid though. Primal Beast already going for the engagement out of the Monkey King, and the Rubik makes it all the more worthwhile. With this charge being stolen, does open up a lot of possibilities for Rubik to initiate this engagements, to initiate its fights. And I think that was like one of the greatest steals happening at the mid lane in the previous engagement, because the double stuns from that silence from the Rubik as well, they ensure that Primal Beast does manage to make it alive, goes for the charge in again, but does for getting those creep lanes pushed out. Though bottom lane does get the charge onto the charger himself, but will decide against it because Rubik is all alone and Void is not there to provide enough support. Though once again, Puck shows himself in the mid lane. Will Primal Beast engage on this though is a question, because there's already a Skywrath mage as well with the Rod of Atos. He really cannot burst down or use it on Brandon either because of that blade mail and
Solar Guardian comes in. Wow. That was a great team effort actually. That Skywrath, he had no way out of that. Primal Beast came in, Dawnbreaker came in, and so I think Rubik came in first. But yeah, okay, and now a smoke.
Oh, there you go.
Maybe.
Once
Okay,
again.
yes, they will catch someone.
Oh, can they cast this Puck though before he blinks? No, they cannot, but they spot him right in the tree lines.
Well,
He will be jaunting away.
Yeah,
And
he'll just fall back.
makes it out.
And with this, it's going to be a 7k net worth lead favoring Trento Busan. No doubt, it's a 22-25 scoreline. Trento Busan, as long as they do have that minimal lead, that slight lead, they will dominate this game, and they're just looking for that single opportunity, that one opportunity that can change the game. Well, I hope Whoops don't give them that, because if they do, then there's no way out. It's a 1-0 scoreline already, and we have already seen Trento Busan. They did dominated the Whoops completely in that game, number 1. But meanwhile, Primal Beast is somewhere on the mid lane. Dawnbreaker might engage in yet another
top
fight.
lane.
Yeah, a fight already emerging in on the top lane, and there goes Dawnbreaker. Primal Beast.
Yeah, Primal Beast. Yeah, tries to find someone, and it is going to be a Spellbreaker who will be caught. The charge being put to stop by that lift on the Rubik as well. A pretty good effort coming from Spellbreaker to disengage. Though they lost both the offlaners. Skywrath Mage does get spotted. He will be dusted as well, but Monkey King comes a bit late to the exchange. Solar Guardian, he does go for the instant bike. He does get the stun off as well, and that is good with Monkey King being taken down, and closely followed by the Skywrath Mage as well. Trien does try to go for the invis right away, running off, but the timely buyback from the Dawnbreaker does ensure that his core survive, does ensure that the Rubik does not go down inside of that circle, and a pretty good team fight taken by Trento Busan once again. And I think they're pressed for time. Again, it's 25 minutes before the train leaves the station, and just 2 minutes left. I think they will be late again.
Oh, indeed, yes. Whoops, they've secured the very first kill, but it was Trento Busan that got the fight, who have secured the majority of the kills as well. But yeah, I think, these kind of initiations are what Trento Busan requires right now. A single fight won't give you the game, right? You have to keep on doing this again and again and again. You have to make sure you're not dying one by one, just like Whoop secured Dawnbreaker kill. If Primal Beast, could have made that just in time, maybe they would have even saved that Dawnbreaker as well, the way they've saved the entire team out. But Puck is also moving around. Puck is struggling a bit right now in terms of net worth. Well, not alone, but still, that Faceless Void is going toe-to-toe against Puck. And that Faceless Void, well, the amount of farm he's getting, the amount of farm his team is letting him secure is insane. And we do know in the later part of the game that Faceless Void is going to be really tough to break from the side of Whoops. For Whoops from the side of Trento Busan. But again, another smoke gank maybe? No, they cannot find anybody, I believe. There's no one. Okay. They might get their hands on a single hero, that is Treant Protector. Yes, indeed. Brandon gets him. Brandon is dealing a lot of damage, and there comes the support. Well, they might take the Treant Protector down. Okay, Brandon goes all out. Yes, indeed. A very easy kill. And meanwhile, Skyrath Mage goes down on the different lane, and Trento Busan, what are they up to? What are this team up to? Because even they're again and again trying to take that Puck down as well, but Puck do know how to confuse them, how to put them in a dilemma. But once again, it's a 3k coming up for the side of Trento Busan, and now it's a 12k lead, a huge 12k lead.
Oh, Dazzle though, just trying to juke into the trees. They kind of have an idea of where he is. He is going to be reinforced by his teammates though, and Monkey King is caught out in the lane. I don't think he has a TP. He does show himself in the corner as well. Tries to jump from tree to tree. Does he have a TP? Yup, he makes it out. And thankfully, he is able to disengage. Dazzle, though, pretty good with the jukes. Did have that small upsword being placed right below those stairs. Did give vision of where the Puck was. And fights being taken in two of the different lanes did ensure them the kill on the Skyrath Mage and almost everyone other than the Puck after the engagement, making their lead go up to 32 and 23 in terms of kills, and a 12k net worth advantage for the side of Trento Busan. The top 3 position in the net worth chart is being held by the coach from Trento Busan as well. They did hit the 26-minute mark this time around though, and I think the Spirit Breaker has already picked up the Shadow Blade though. Dawnbreaker just trying to hit through these tree and heals on the tower. Another smoke coming up, but this time spotted by that high ground vision from the side of Whoops, if I'm not wrong. But Primal Beast does get the catch onto one, and that is going to be the Skyrath Major taken down yet again. As I said, the early game is going to be so much fun for you, but towards the mid game, towards the late game, yeah, you're just food.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Yes, indeed. And now that Faceless Void, well, he is now back in action, and it's gonna be real hard to stop him. Oh, once again, look at that, a Chronos coming, and there goes. It's gonna be a prank. No doubt. Yes, Top Mute gets a kill. Well, this is what I was talking about, because now that Faceless Void is completely farmed up, and now he does have a very good net worth as well. And look at that. He got there, I think in the previous fight he got 2 kills on the top lane, and he got a very good net worth jump out after that as well. Right now he is the net worth leader of this game. Then we have Primal Beast and Dawnbreaker. Trento Busan, they will go for the Tormentor as well. Well, I do have a vibe that Trento Busan, they're pretty much already securing this game, because this game is kind of giving me that vibe we get from every Trento Busan game, right? And Whoops, they need to do something super out of the box if you want to deny this team.
Yeah, and this time though, it's not Dazzle who's a hero, it's Robic. Like, very, very, very on point steals. He keeps getting these charges as well. Somehow the Spirit Breaker not able to give him the bulldoze. I don't know. It could be a small misplay on Spirit Breaker as well. Getting these bonus strikes, he got the, I think, the Skyrad Mage ultimate as well. Last time inside the Chrono itself, he took down the Spirit Breaker with it, helping his Void get the kill. And now he still has the charge at his beck and call. I think he was targeting the Skyrad Mage though, but. Yeah, and none of his teammates close enough to provide reinforcement. The Academ Scepter being picked up on Primal Beast will just give that much more damage and maybe an extra stun as well to boot. But there we go. He spots out the puck in the mid lane, will get charged by the Rubik as well. He does have... Never mind. He is going to be lifted. Solar Guardian as well to provide support, but the blink away from puck will definitely ensure that he survives, but his teammates don't. That is going to be the Skyrad Mage killed once again. There is going to be a charge as well. Overgrowth Lassie onto all three of them. Bound Strike hits too, but it is going to be the support that do take the front of it. Dawnbreaker, though he is still alive, will get hit by the Spirit Breaker. Oh, the Rubik still standing alive amidst all of this. He will be charging away onto safety and will get out of this engagement. BKB popped by the Monkey King will get that fight done as well. Brandon with that extra bit of damage. Look at that damage from the Primal Beast. And amidst all of this, the Dawnbreaker still manages to stay alive. They manage to get the Spirit Breaker as well, and that is going to be Brandon with a double kill and a godlike streak as well. Only the puck trying to cut the waves behind enemy lines, and he is the only one who can do something about this extreme push coming from the side of Trent to Busan. They really don't care. I need to finish this game within 35 minutes, says Trent to Busan.
is under attack.
Well, yes, indeed, and I think Trent to Busan, they are
Radiant's middle tower.
they are unstoppable now. Look at that, Brandon. Look at the damage he's dealing, and yeah, they're gonna get those mid barracks for sure. There's no one to deny him. Well, yes, you can try, but it's gonna be all in vain because that Primal Beast as well as that Faceless Void alongside that Dawnbreaker, these are the top 3 net worth leaders of this game, and they're all going all out. Meanwhile, Neta Kabi will secure yet another frag, and Skyrad Mage will go down yet another time. What? How how is Trent to Busan doing this? Because Skyrad Mage, he was completely inside his fortress, but still got taken out. But finally, Boobs, they makes a comeback on the field. But then again, one more such fight, one more such initiation from the side of Trent to Busan, and I think this game is going to end because Boobs, they cannot take any more of aggression. Their middle racks are already gone. One more good push, they'll lose maybe the bottom or maybe the top racks too.
Man, Monkey King almost gets caught up by that scan as well. Tree jump being stolen by Rubik does give him that tree vision also. But yep, it does not matter where he jumps to. He is going to get caught out. Trying to cut that wave might not have been the best option for this Monkey King. He will be caught by the Primal Beast and he will be taken down as well. Easy tower, there's no more cores. He does not have a buyback either. That is definitely going to be another T2 taken down, and almost definitely the tier 3 on the high ground as well. They have no core to defend. They have no kind of reply to this onslaught coming up from the side of Trent to Busan.
Indeed, because there's no way they can reply to them, right? There's a huge network difference, there's a huge level difference, there's a huge synergical gap, and
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Trent to Busan, they're not giving them space they require. The moves, they require a lot of space right now to think about their next move to kind of give it back to Trent to Busan. But right now, Faceless Void, he's just jumping around, tower jumping, even going all in to secure a single frag, and he's safely coming back as well. Now there goes the bottom tower, bottom barracks as well as we expected, and once again, Void goes all in. That Kronos comes in and some more good kills favoring Trent to Busan. I think it's time. No chance. He did bot back, but well, it's all in vain. He did bot back, but
Radiant's middle
I don't know how long he's gonna survive on this battlefield because Trent to Busan now, they're going completely berserk. Like, look at that. Once again, they're trying to catch that Void. Okay, Primal Beast comes in. Primal Beast, Dawnbreaker, and that gang. Those 4 heroes are dealing a lot of damage right now. It's a GG, and there's no way Boots can come back in this game. It's a 2-0 lead now. Trent to Busan gets yet another victory. in this grand finale BO5. It's a 2-0 lead favoring Trento Busan, and that means we are now about to witness a match point. Yes, indeed. If they wins the next one, then it's going to be a 3-0 victory. But whoops, they do have one last chance. They do have one last life onto their hands. But Rune Jerry, what's gonna happen in this game number 3?
Yeah, again, we saw pretty much the same thing that we saw in game number 1. It's like a 4-protect-1. Almost everyone just rotating towards off lane and giving Talk Mute enough space to kind of just farm out the lanes, maybe just get his farm up. But this time, as I said, it was Rubik who was the MVP for me anyway, getting this very on-point seals. He got just what was needed for the exact situation. Also, I think he was able to steal Chrono at one point. He was able to steal the he was able to steal the Skyrath Mage ult at a point, getting these I think the charge at least like 4 times in the entire game. The Boundless Strike also getting those stuns on point. So I feel like more than Dazzle, he was the one who was the MVP, just in terms of the reinforcement he was able to provide the team, and maybe even initiate most of the fights as well with that very on-point charges on his side. I feel like if we see one more game of a similar fashion from the side of Trento Busan, it could be a 3-0 victory though. But once again, it is a 33-minute game that was ended, and it was 35 in the first series though. It's going down by 2 minutes. So is it going to be a 31-minute victory for Trento Busan in game number 3, or will Whoops maybe turn the game around on its head?
Well, it's a big question, right? I think it's the biggest question on our minds right now. But yeah, to know the answer, we have to witness that third game, third game of the BO5 series, third game of this ASUS ROG Showdown series grand finale. But it's time for a short break, and Rune Jerry, we will come back here on desk with the third game of the BO5, and we will get all our answers. But right now, it's time for a break. Well, hello and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to this ASUS ROG Showdown series powered by Intel in association with our shopping partner Amazon. And we are back once again after a short break. And before the break, we have seen two games of this grand finale, two games of this legendary BO5 series where we have a 2-0 scoreline. And the Whoops, they only have this final chance. Yes, this is going to be a do or die situation for them. If they loses this one, then they're gonna get out as the runner-ups of this ASUS ROG Showdown series. But if they win this one, then it's going to be the beginning of something big because we might even see a comeback from their side. Joining me once again is going to be Rune Jerry. Rune Jerry, what do you expect from this game?
Yeah, I don't know. They actually need to get their draft straight. The last time it was a pretty balanced one. It was a pretty good one as well. But just being outplayed a bit by the side of Trent to Busan did put an end to their show. I would say once again, what Trent to Busan did, they did in the same like the same thing in the first game as well, where they just kept protecting the PA, maybe more of the offense toward the off lane and giving that space to the carry to get the follow up. The same thing can be said for this game as well, where they left the void all for himself in the top lane, with the Primal Beast mostly rotating towards the bottom lane, towards the off lane, kind of trying to secure the side for them as well. But again, the Rubik was the MVP the last time around, but we need to see which hero makes that kind of play in this match number 3.
Well, yes, indeed. Let's see which hero is it going to be who's going to create a difference in the game. But as for the draft is here, and we are about to see a Mirana. Okay, is it going to be HBK Mirana? I think so because like it's been ages since I last saw him on that Mirana. But Trento Busan, they're gonna go with that Invoker. As for the bans, well, those classic bans, Dawnbreaker was the very first ban from the side of Whoops this time. Well, they got really annoyed with the Dawnbreaker in the previous game. Nature's Prophet gone, Razor gone. So yeah, plenty of good bans, including that Naga Siren. But this time, Whoops, they'll snatch that Rubik to their side. But that Dazzle, Trento Busan. Oh, a Swan pick. Well, I was just waiting for a Swan pick today.
There's no way Trent Busan is giving away the dazzle though, because Zier playing amazing on that hero. Definitely, it was a first phase pick the last time around, and this time also it just gets picked up in the second phase. Though 2 minutes left for Whoops to make their choice. What will they pick? Mirana though could be a pos 4, but since Rubik kind of fills the role, they could send Mirana either to the mid or to the offlane. Primal Beast being picked up pretty early on as well, and I know it could be a no chance hero. You could go for the offlane Primal Beast, or it could be a run at mid as well, like you saw in game number 2. So, like it's a very kind of flexible lineup coming from Whoops, so they can kind of adapt to what Trent Busan do go for in their the next set of picks as well, because we still haven't seen the off lane pick from Trent Busan. It's been the mid and the safe lane being revealed, so it is kind of flexible. They could go for maybe the second support or their I think the mid slash off lane for the next pick. But what could actually work with this? Again, we saw the Spirit Breaker being put to good use in the last game, and I think that could still be a pick this time around, though. Maybe as a pos 4, and Rubik could switch into a 5th position hero.
Maybe yes. Let's see. Primal Beast joining on Whoop's side is something, you can expect some great game from the side of Whoops with that Primal Beast as well as with that Rubik Mirana. Okay, a Shadow Fiend. Well, we were expecting a Shadow Fiend in the previous game. And finally, a Shadow Fiend shows up this time. Well, Whoops, they are kind of, going on with a very dynamic yet a very good draft. And as for Trento Busan, well, they are already in a 2-0 lead. So, yeah, they are quite confident in their picks as well as in their gameplay. So, yeah, it's going to be a Tusk. Okay, a much awaited Tusk comes in. Let's see what's going on in their minds.
Yeah, like we've seen in the past, I think 2 games and even the series yesterday, that Trent Busan really likes to, maybe take the game pretty early on. They like to snowball through the laning phases as well. And a literal snowball as a tusk could enable the combo with the dazzle also, maybe to close in the distance after using the poison touch. And it could be a very, very, very difficult off lane to play against for the side of Whoops, because that safe lane carry is never going to die, provided he does not get hit by the Mirana arrows. So again, Pangolier being banned out, they don't want Brandon on it. Because again, the Invoker could be played as a 4 if needed. Again, Whoops still has that kind of flexible lineup, with Shadow Fiend again is primarily played as a safe lane hero now, more so than a mid laner. So they could again still switch Mirana up and around. Maybe again, they have multiple mid lane heroes. So it could either be the Primal Beast mid or off lane. It could be the Shadow Fiend mid or safe lane. Mirana could go either for a support or for a mid lane as well. So yeah, the last pick, it all depends on what Trent Busan is aiming for this time around. It could be, again, a tank, a frontliner. They need someone to initiate these fights against a triple range setup. Again, the centaur is still up in the pool. It's still not a bad pick. They have the single target damage on Sven as well. The Thieves with the Dazzle, they have the stun and the crowd control with the Tusk. So they just need a full-on proper tank to stay in the front line. Maybe an Underlord, a Centaur. I think Legion Commander is... Oh, yeah, it is banned. What can they go for? Yeah, I think
Legion Commander is the
Banned.
prominent ban these days. Yeah,
Yeah.
it is the prominent ban. You'll see it banned in like 90% of the games. So yeah, Trent to Busan, they've invested like no time in the draft till now. Okay. Okay. Let's see what
Not a
is
not a bad pick
Yeah.
though.
yeah,
Visage.
okay.
Oh, okay. Surprising mid lane pick though. So it'll
okay.
probably be the
An
Shadow Fiend
Arc
going safe lane. Yeah, Arc Warden might be the mid laner though, but No Chance is the one who picked it up. I think they're going to switch up the lanes a bit as well, because this game is done. He is a carry player for the side of Whoops. He is most definitely going to play the safe lane Shadow Fiend as well. No Chance does have a chance if he goes mid with the Awkward, as well. We know how strong it is in the early game as well with the Wraith and also the double Midas like before. It will be HPK playing the Primal Beast. So yeah, a small switch up in players, a small switch up in the lanes as well. Let's see what they plan to go for, but no, kind of surprise on who's playing what on the side of Trent Busan. Ren again with that post for Tusk. Talk Mute, he is the OP carry player from the side of Trent Busan as well. Zier still picking the Dazzle third game in a row. Brandon, the dominant mid laner on the Invoker as well. And Netagabi goes for that offlane pick as a Visage.
Trento, Busan, they are looking quite powerful, but so is Whoops, because Whoops, they do have some of the most prominent picks in the game. But then again, well, the time will tell who's going to win this, who's going to dominate this third game of the BO5 series. Because once again, if Trento Busan wins this one, then it's going to be it. This is going to be it if they wins this third consecutive game of the BO5 series. But this is Whoops, and you can never ever underestimate a team like Whoops. They can counter back, they can give it back from any moment. From this moment, maybe they win this one and they win the 2 more follow-up games, and they're going to dominate this BO5 series with a 3-2 scoreline. Well, who knows? Well, the time will tell. But right now, attack pause coming up from the side of Netagabi. Well, I hope this technical problem sorts out soon enough, because, well, waiting at such a crucial stage is not something I'd like to do. So yeah, let's hope for the best. Let's hope the game unpauses soon enough, so that we get to see some good domination from both the sides.
Yeah, Trent Busan though is in a lead in this grand finals with 2 points for themselves in this BO5 series. And looking at the picks, though, it is going to be an Arc Warden, a Mirana, a Shadow Fiend, a Rubik, and the Primal Beast on the side of Whoops. And looking at Train to Busan, we have a Visage, the Invoker, the Swen, Tusk, and the Dazzle pick. So it's like they have a lot of control on the side of Train to Busan, but there is a lot of burst damage on the side of Whoops. So if someone does get caught out, there is a double save on the side of Train to Busan with both the Snowball from the Tusk as well as the Dazzle Shallow Grave as well. Though there is the Moonlight Shadow from the side of Whoops to start that fight, to initiate the fight. I think Whoops does have a good chance depending on how farmed the Arc Warden gets at mid. Oh, he's safe lane.
Oh.
Wait, is he safe lane? Yeah, I think so.
Bit of a surprise. Yeah. Let's see. Let's wait. Let's wait and watch. Well, Whoops, they are looking quite powerful because I think they figured out so many things in that break time. It was a long break, and I believe they are confident now. Their morale is high. They're not giving up, and that never give up attitude is something I believe Rune Jerry that might give them an edge. Okay. Oh yes, they get one. Trento Busan gonna secure the first blood.
Yep, and that is going to be no chance being the one to die. Did get the low ground ward off, but did not stay enough, for enough time to kind of break the smoke either. So that's a good kill on the carry being taken first itself. But I think off the back of this, maybe they can secure the third bounty room. But no, Dazzle does make his way there and does not push into the high ground. Oh, they are going for the low ground rune though. It is going to be Rubik getting caught out again with the EMP, with the blood grenade. He is slowed. He is going to get hit. And he is probably going to die as well. Trying to deny the bounty. Nope. Brandon, nope. Not giving it to you. Double kill for Brandon and a very good start for the Invoker as well.
Well, indeed, a kickstart coming up for Invoker as well as for the whole team of Trento Busan with 2 good kills. That too in the early 20 seconds of the game. This is insane. Well, Primal Beast is heading towards the off lane. Okay, this Swan, and well, denying that Swan is not gonna be that easy. And we all know the player that is playing that Swan is a lot more dangerous because once he levels up, once he gains a bit of advantage, then he's gonna be unstoppable. We have seen him play on different heroes in 2 different games. There were 2 different heroes, and for the 3rd game, he's coming up with that Swan. Invoker is kind of giving a tough challenge. He got an early kill as well. But yeah, this is just the early part, so there's no last hit or denies there's no big difference. Shadow Fiend is also trying his level best. As for the Visage, I'd like to see how he's gonna kind of hold on to his lane because Tusk is here with him. Meanwhile, no chance. Goes in. Mirana is there to support him out. So it's a 0-2 scoreline, and again a kickstart for Trento Busan. But can they convert it into something big? Yes, indeed. Swan gets his very first frag as well, and Primal Beast, he can do nothing. He can just spectate from a bit of distance.
Yeah, Dazzle though still strong. Awkward. Oh, does get caught out in the bottom lane with the charge as well. The arrow does land, but it is going to be a bit too late. And the fight will be won by the side of Trento Busan once again. It is a 4-0 score at this time. And Ziel just getting that bit of chip damage onto both these cores. Shadow Fiend camping on the high ground, giving Invoker a bit of trouble in this mid lane as well. SF, being a strong laner, was banned during most of our semi-final games, and even the final game. This is the only single game that we've actually gotten to see this hero come up, and there is a good arrow landed onto the Visage, waiting by the tree lines as well. But Shadow Fiend will get flanked, will get ganked in the mid lane. The Shard's also blocking him in, and the Visage for a Shadow Fiend is a worthy trade. It is a worthwhile exchange, and that is kind of advantageous for the side of Trento Busan as well.
And meanwhile, Swan is also charging and directly towards that Rubik.
Yeah, Rubik is
But
dead.
can they catch him out? Yes, a stun. Oh no, he'll back off. He will back off just in time. But if Swan could have charged in a bit earlier, then he could have maybe secured that frag as well. It's a 1-5 scoreline. No doubt Trento Busan, they've started off on a very good note. They do have a 2k net worth lead as well, considering a 3-minute mark. A 3-minute mark on the clock. It is a huge lead. But then again, Invoker and Shadow Fiend, they are also facing each other in a duel. Meanwhile, no chance. And Mirana. Oh, Tusk again with the snowball. And there is a Visage as well. So yeah, no chance. He's getting caught off. Mirana is constantly trying to deal a lot of damage. But there's no way No Chance can survive here. Yes, indeed. And Mirana, well, her survival is a bit risky too. But yeah, she will survive. Meanwhile, Rain needs to back off.
Yeah, again, the early game is the huge problem, and that's the only problem that Arc1 is going to face at this point, though.
Yeah.
But once he gets away from this situation, Dazzle is dead, and Primal Beast does make his way out, but I think it's fine. But again, Arc1 keeps getting initiated on. The Tusk just jumps in, which are just too tanky to take out with these spirits as well. Tusk also being very tanky. Mirana not an actual, proper core support. Does not provide a lot of lane control either. It all depends on the arrow landing, but again on Visage it's a bit too little damage to warrant any kind of problems for the hero itself.
Yes, indeed. I think that top lane kill was kind of a gift, but yeah. Meanwhile, Mirana will back off just in time because Tusk was all set to take her down, but they will secure the frag in the form of Pumpu. Though a counter frag from the side of No Chance did came in, but meanwhile, okay, No Chance is he is dealing quite some damage. But then again, an equal trade coming up from both the sides, and now it's a 4-8 score line. Well, this game is aggressing. This game is the Primal Beast gets caught off. Rubik did came in to support him. Meanwhile, Shadow Fiend gets caught off once again. Invoker and Tusk with a great tech team. And yeah, Trento Busan, they are getting a good grasp of the game. No doubt they are getting a very good grasp of the game. And Whoops, well, they indeed are trying, but just trying is not enough. They need to do something super out of the box so that they can create a good comeback in this third game, because I do believe they do have what it requires to give a good comeback. Well, yes, indeed, yet another good kill coming up from the side of Whoops, and now it's a 5-10 score line.
Yeah, Shadow Fiend a bit behind on levels, will spot the Visage. He will get slowed down as well, but no matter where he goes, this Tusk will follow him, getting the arrow on point as well, but the snowball will save him. But for long, he is still going to survive. The Visage is still making his way out of this, and that is going to be a very bad fight taken by the side of Whoops, and Shadow Fiend has no escape from this Tusk. No matter where the Shadow Fiend goes, he gets chased down, he gets snowballed, he gets sharded up, and the Invoker is there to bring on the follow-up damage, just burning away his mana as well. But Dazzle is one of those fearless people in the world. He just goes in, gets a stun onto the Primal Beast as well with the Swen. Does have the Shallow Grave to buy a bit more time. The Tusk, once again, being the global hero he is, goes up onto the Rubik, but will he kill his own Dazzle in the process is the question. Trying to juke away by the trees, will get stopped by his own creeps as well. Takes on the Primal Beast, but there is the Invoker coming with the Haste Rune and the Urn of Shadows as well, picked up pretty early on. Burn with the mana and the God Strength pop for good measure as well. The Tornado will deny the creep denial attempt from the Rubik as well, making the score into a 6-15 at 7 minutes into the game.
Well,
this game is not at all favoring Whoops right now. It's a 6-15 scoreline and a 4k net worth difference, a 4k net worth lead favoring Trento Busan at a 7-minute mark, which is huge. It really is huge. And meanwhile, okay, Shadow Fiend again getting caught off, and meanwhile Invoker is chasing him around. Well, let's see, is he getting some kind of support? No, he's not. Well, he will back off just in time so that he can secure some of the last hits he was looking for. Meanwhile, Mirana, well, she will back off from the situation just in time. Again, if you talk about the net worth, then all three net worth leaders are from the side of Trento Busan, and after that we have that Primal Beast, and he is lacking behind as well. So yeah, the Whoops, they need to figure something out. They need to, they need to do something so that they can get some good kills and some good map control right now. Otherwise, this game will get out of their hands completely. Trento Busan, especially if you talk about Tusk, Invoker, every Swan, every single hero is initiating so well, getting so good kills. And just when I was talking about Brandon, Invoker gets yet another kill, and it's a 1v3. Yes, that almost was a 1v3. And now he seems unstoppable. Well, a support coming up as well. And I think Rana will go down. Yes, indeed. And Shadow Fiend, can he survive? Well, it's highly unlikely. Yes, he will go down as well. And yet another monster kill streak favoring Brandon.
Yeah, we know how dangerous this man is on the Invoker as well. He plays every mid lane very, very superbly as well with these early rotations, with the pick on the Shadow Fiend as well, him being reinforced by the Tusk. It does give him that extra bit of ammo he needs to make this game go their way. The Shadow Grave is still off cooldown. He can use it, but I think he was a bit out of the range though to save his Visage in this process. But he might get caught out now. He will try to go for the TP and he will die in the base. Sadly, because of the damage over time held up by the Aquarid. Though Sven just happily farming away like always. No one to give him any bit of trouble, and he is just in Farm Town right now.
Well, yes, once he's farmed up, then we all know what's going to happen, because that hero as well as the player that is holding on to that hero, they both are super dangerous. And the Whoops, they are keeping that in their mind, I believe. Meanwhile, Invoker, okay, again catches Mirana. Tusk is there to snowball him, and meanwhile yet another kill favoring Brandon. Well, Invoker is getting some fierce kills, and he is doing great. He seems to be doing great at the point. Invoker, he's got 9 total kills without getting denied even a single time, and now he's gonna go for that Shadow Fiend. Oh, Shadow Fiend dodges that tornado just in the nick of time. Otherwise, maybe that could have been yet another kill. But yeah, there is a bit of support favoring Shadow Fiend as well. But yeah, support comes in favoring our Invoker as well. Meanwhile, Primal Beast goes all in. It's a 1v3, it's a 3-way fight. Meanwhile, Invoker comes in with a great rotation. No chance gets a frag, but Brandon instantly trades him off. And meanwhile, Tusk comes in, snowballs, no chance, and yet another good kill favoring Brandon in the form of HBK. Well, with this, it's going to be a 10-21 scoreline, and no doubt Trento Busan, they are on a different kind of rampage. Well, 11-minute mark. Well, we are just 11 minutes in the game, and we have seen 31 total kills all over the map. 10 favoring Whoops, 21 favoring Trento Busan. 21 kills in just 11 minutes. Man, this is insane, and they're about to get some more. Yes, indeed. Here comes the 22nd one. Tusk with that snowball once again. And this time, they'll catch Pampu yet another time. So yeah, it's going to be a 11-23 scoreline right now.
Yeah, kills being taken all around the map. There is no escape for anyone on the side of Whoops at this moment, though they were able to take a return kill onto Visage as well. The mid tower falls in the process. They did manage to take a pretty okay fight in the top lane, to be honest. Was able to take down the Sven as well with the rotation from no chance. But they lost their man. They lost their carry as well. So it kind of evened out in favor of Trento Busan. Though getting good ward vision up, might just barely spot the creeps coming back in. Knows that there's someone waiting over here, but again, just goes out in the nick of time. The Arc Warden goes up to the top lane, being chased by the Tusk and the Dazzle, and also the Invoker. Oh no, that is going to be a full-on retreat. Just barely dodges the tornado as well, but the shards again being dodged by Mirana keeps them in this fight for a bit longer.
Meanwhile, all the 3 heroes are trying to chase them down as well. But yeah, Whoops, they are also trying to hold on to a bit of aggressive end, but then again, Trento Busan, they're not allowing them, denying them again and again and again. Every single time Whoops is trying to engage in a good fight. Trento Busan, they're coming up with some great kills. They're getting out with some great kills. And a 1-on-3 trade is not bad at all. And once again, Dusk comes in with shards, tries to catch a single hero out. Invoker is there to deal a lot of damage, but Primal Beast goes all in. But Brandon gets the very first kill in this fight as well. And Brandon is on fire right now because he's super farmed right now. He's got 9 or maybe 11. Yes, 11 kills by far. And look at his HP. He is so low on HP, but still going all in. Secured yet another good kill. And he's going to secure the third one as well. Woo.
Yep, all this time Sven is still just farming away. It is a 4v4 fight, and I think SF is farming as well. With his high ground vision, I think Sven realizes that there's no support for the Shadow Fiend at the bottom lane. Is there God Strength though? Can he pop it? Can he kill this guy? There is support from the Invoker. Getting the Ice Wall on. SF is surely dead. He's just waiting for death at this point. He's like, yep, there's no way I'm going to survive. I'm just going to stand still. You can kill me for all I care. But, yep, that is going to the blink. Picked up by the Tuskar as well. And it is just an illusion. Primal Beast, if you jump into this, you are going to die. Oh, he shows himself. I think Tusk is just waiting to get that initiating power in. Yep, there we go. That is going to be the PB being taken out. Yeah, and the second one as well goes for the punch. But Rubik is still strong. They still holding on, just barely off the mark with the arrow as well. Was able to TP out in time and was able to keep his life.
Could it be the fastest game of Trento Busan? Can we see 24-minute victory? Because they are dominating on a different level. Well, I think we do have a clear winner. But my question to you is, how long do you think they're gonna take? Because in the semi-finale, we have seen them finishing both the games at a 25-minute mark. So is it going to be a 22-23 minute long game?
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, I think so, maybe. But maybe they want to finish this game early though, because 35 minutes, their train is late. But if it finishes in 20, they are going to be early though. 25 is what I feel Trento Busan is going to be.
Yes, indeed.
Goodness.
Radiant's
But
courier has been
yep, again they are kind of rotating onto the top lane for now. Just barely spots out the Primal Beast and the Shadow Fiend also. Just lying in wait for someone to show up. It is only the Invoker.
Trento Busan right now. Well, I think Swan is pretty much farmed up as well. But yeah, Natagabi gets yet another frag. And now Primal Beast goes all in. But Tusk comes in with
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
his aggression.
Yeah, he is going to get
PB, and PB gets
going to
caught
die.
off. Yeah, there's no way he can even get a frag as well.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Yes, there he goes. And with this, it's going to be a big lead now. Oh, Brandon is on a godlike kill streak for sure. I'd like to see how many kills Brandon. Maybe he is on 15 kills right now. And I haven't even seen him getting, die not even a single time. Yes, it's a 15-0-7. 15 kills, 0 deaths, 7 assists favoring Brandon. Man, what is this? Like, seriously? This is a one-sided domination from the side of Trento Busan in this do-or-die game for the Whoops.
Okay, so right now the only question is, will they finish it before 25 minutes? Or will it take even longer? What do you think though? Ooh, easy pickings in the bottom lane. I think that's going to be one more down for the count and an easy tier 2 tower in the bottom lane. Kind of like very heavily Trento Busan favored. 17k net worth lead in 17 minutes into the game. And
Dire's top
I don't know.
tower is
Whoops
under
can still hold on, to be honest, but SF being very under level, very under farmed, can even be solo killed by the Dazzle at this point. has nothing he can do to stay alive long enough to even put a threat. Oh my god, the heal bomb from Dazzle takes down one more. That's going to be Mirana dead. So it's just the Primal Beast left alive. He's the only one who did not come for this confrontation. And that is going to be the mid set of Rax being taken very easily by Train to Busan as well.
Well, let's see. Well, the difference is huge. It is humongous. Let's see how soon Train to Busan can finish this off. They're going to get those middle barracks for sure. There's no doubt about it. And they get the frag as well. Yes, indeed. A very good kill. No chance goes down. He was just getting out of the fountain. Gets taken down. Shadow Fiend gets down as well. Swan is on fire right now. And meanwhile, he does have the whole team supporting him as well. Brandon, who is about to finish this game off without dying even a single time with a 17-0 score. Wow. And still some buybacks coming up. Buyback from the side of PB. Shadow Fiend bought back as well. But he got denied once again. And this time Mirana is there. Okay, PB is back. But I think Train to Busan, they can aggress and they can get this game quite smoothly because, yeah. Ooh, finally a kill. Maybe a kill. Yes. Oh no, what? Seriously. Whoops. There's no way they cannot even secure a single kill. Finally, after all this, they finally gets a kill. And they might get the second one as well. They are going in for it. Yes, they secure Tusk as well. And with this, they deny the inevitable for quite some time.
Yeah, it was a 14 and 42 kill split with 21k net worth the lead for Train to Busan as well. But it surely does look to be like kind of the end game as well. Train to Busan is in the road to take the series at a 3-0. They need to go for this Roshan though, maybe just an extra bit of life they need on either the Swen or on Brandon on this Invoker. Oh, going for the backline will mess up the Tornado, but no vision. But yep, he gets it, and that's the Fourth Spirit just cleaning up after him. Though he is still not looking to be out of the woods yet. There is the Godstring popped by the Swen as well. That'll be the first death for Brandon, but the Swen will be taking the return kill onto the Primal Beast as well. Tries to find the Mirana, who will leap away. Will have to be happy with just the illusions of the Arc Warden as well. No blink, sidesteps the arrow, goes for the harpoon, will get the Mirana, and that is going to be the second kill being taken by Dark Mute as well. Oh my god, the cleave!
Oh.
He almost killed the SF through those trees without even knowing that there was an SF present.
Well, this is what happens when the Swan, farms up. And he was farming up like for most of the 20 minutes. He was not even present in those early fights or those mid fights. But finally, I think this is the late game. Considering Train to Busan is leading with a 20k net worth. And yeah, considering it's a 15 versus 45 score line, like thrice the difference in the kill split. So this is huge. This really is huge. I think just a single push can finish this game off now. There's a single well-initiated push. Meanwhile, Tusk comes in, tries to capture that Shadow Fiend. No, barely misses it. And finally, no chance gets... Oh, no chance gets Invoker once again. This is surprising. But yeah, Whoops, they are trying their level best. But then again, Train to Busan, the lead is undeniably humongous. And as I said, they can just, they can just deny the inevitable for quite some time. But then again, the victory of Train to Busan is something that you cannot deny.
Yeah, again, I think just taking the Roshan might be something that they plan for, and that is exactly what they're going for as well. Though Awkward is there somewhere in the vicinity also. I think he might get spotted out here. Yeah, an easy Roshan. It is taking some time, though the God Strength is still on cooldown. And I mean, he is still holding it off for the fight that needs to be taken on the high ground. Brandon being the only person that is showing on the map. I think Whoops has an idea of what is going on. Tusk again going on his mission. He needs to find this pesky Arc Warden sitting by those jungle camps, using the scan, just barely off target as well. Will not spot the Arc Warden for now. And I think he gets enough time to retreat back into the base. Though no tier 2s remain standing, just one more siege into the high ground will ensure the mega creeps and the game as well. 19k net worth advantage at 23 into the game.
And Swan now does have that Aegis. Swan, he's already dealing such kind of damage. We have already seen that in the previous fight. A single hit, he will like take you down by 50% of your HP. 2-3 hits and you're gone. You're just gone, simply out of the game. But yeah, they're gonna go for those bottom barracks, and there's no way in the heavens that Whoops can secure or defend these bottom barracks right now. Oh, Swan jumps in and he gets some good frags as well. The whole team comes in, PB comes in as well. Defend it out, and Swan goes down. Oh, he doesn't have that Aegis. Aegis gets activated. But can he back off? Yes, indeed he can, because there's the whole team support him, secure him. But Brandon comes in. Brandon stuns that Shadow Field, and he will secure that frag as well. Swan is back in the game. 2 HBK on such a low HP. HBK goes down as well. And now Rancho Busan, they're going to secure those bottom barracks without any much of a struggle. Yes, indeed, the whole team as well.
Yeah, and though the God Strength is down, he does have his team to back him up. The GG being called at just 24 minutes, and Train to Busan have set a new record for themselves at winning this ROG SHOWDOWN series as well in a 3-0 fashion, with the third game just taking 24 minutes to secure over the side of Whoops.
Well, this is huge. This is amazing. We do have our champions of this ASUS ROG SHOWDOWN series, DOTA2, and that is none other than Team Trento Busan with a 3-0 scoreline against a team like Whoops. Man, this is huge. And that too with a 3-0 scoreline in the grand finale. They finished off semi-finale against Rogue Squad with a scoreline of 2-0. And the final game, the decider game, was the fastest game of this whole series, which was just 24 minutes in, and the game was over. GG's has been called off. So with this, we do have our champions, we do have our victors, and heartily congratulations to Trento Busan for winning this ASUS ROG SHOWDOWN series powered by Intel in association with our shopping partner Amazon.in. And this is a huge deal. Like, you're getting a massive chunk out of that 1 lakh INR prize pool as well.
True. And though Whoops was able to maybe put a fight against mobs yesterday, today though, Train to Busan did take it out in like a home run, so to speak, and gave no chance for the side of Whoops to even make a comeback or maybe even take a fight in all the 3 games that we saw so far. They did get outdrafted, they did get outpicked, and they did get out, out everywhere. To be honest, like even the flanks, even the positioning, everything was very on point from the side of Trent to Busan, and they did win the grand finals just because of that as well. So congrats to them once again.
Yes, indeed. Heartily congratulations to them once again. But with this is about time, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us on this roller coaster ride of Dota 2. But with this, it's about time. Me and Rune Jerry sign off. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining with us on this ASUS ROG SHOWDOWN series. But thank you so much. We will see you sometime pretty soon enough. But thank you so much for now. Bye-bye. Tata. Good night.